What's up? What's up? What's up? New York quarterback Jaxson Dart. I got to deal with a lot of the backlash. For whatever reason, I have no idea why he would do it. He brought President Trump. He introduced President Trump. They are trying to campaign for some politician, and he stood up and he embraced Trump. Now, his team, most of his teammates, it's at least 60-40 black teammates. A lot of his teammates don't agree with Trump. They don't like Trump. They believe Trump is a racist. And he openly went out and he supported him. And on top of that, you have Jaxson Dart. Remember, he's from Ole Miss. Now, Kiffin was his coach, but he's an SEC alumni. He's from Old Mississippi. And of all the people to welcome Trump, a graduate of Old Mississippi with the history of that school and what they stand for, and he's openly proud to bring up Donald Trump, welcome Donald Trump, and he's already got the first round pick, Abdul, already come out against it. The first round pick of the New York Giants this year has publicly come out and criticized. He hadn't even been on the team yet. This is a guy who hadn't even laced up a shoe. He hasn't did one shoelace for the New York Giants, and he's openly, publicly criticizing Jaxson Dart for introducing Trump. Now, this guy, I doubt if he even met Jaxson Dart. I doubt it. He might have. I doubt if he even met him. But this guy hasn't even put one shoelace together, and he's publicly criticizing the quarterback or the projected starter for this football team. And that's a big deal because that tears the team apart. I think they had a new coaching staff there. This is a team. They're trying to build teamwork. They're trying to come together. This is about the football team. Let's keep the politics out of this. Let's just go and play football. But Jaxson says no. Jaxson Dart says no. I'm not going to keep the politics out of it. I'm going to continue to bring up politics. And this is why that team, Donald Trump, he's tearing us apart. More and more, you're seeing it. It's starting out small, but he's tearing us apart. He's got the New York Giants. They're opposed to each other. You got players for the Giants. First round pick, a guy that they need. They said they need him. A first round pick. Abdul is something I got to go look it up. Anyhow, the first round pick for the New York Giants, he's upset. He's so upset, even being a rookie, he's so upset that he's publicly criticizing the projected starter, Jaxson Dart. Jaxson Dart's from Old Mississippi, SEC school that is laced in the history of racism. He's embracing Donald Trump. That's going to tear that team to pieces. We already see this beginning. We're not even talking about the SEC as soon as these college players start transferring. We haven't even talked about that. They're talking about Ford, all these companies moving out of the South, publicly boycotting the South, tearing the South. I mean, the racial climate is so bad, and you can blame Donald Trump. This is Trump's America. In a Trump America, black people are beaten and robbed of their rights. This is a Trump America. And this is what we're witnessing right here. This is a Donald Trump America. You got a quarterback for a football team that's now being attacked by the first round pick, a rookie. This guy, I mean, that's pretty bold for a rookie. This guy hadn't even checked in the facility yet, and he's talking down on the quarterback. What does that tell you? And many people say he's telling you what the team thinks. This is what the team thinks. Many of those guys on the team are afraid to speak out. This guy like said, I'm the first round pick. What you gonna do? Huh? Cut me? I'm the first round pick on the team. You can't cut me. So Abdul is speaking out. He don't like what Jaxson Dart did. He don't think that's good for the team, for the Giants. He doesn't. He thinks it's a bad move. Let me say something to all these Trump people. You can like Trump all you want. Black people think he's racist. These couple of handful of Negroes you got that's drinking the Kool-Aid, okay, that's not enough. The majority of black people think he's a bigot. They think he's a racist. They think he's bad. Think he's bad for the country. He's certainly bad for race relations. You already got it right now in the New York Giants. Starting quarterback, projected starter, Jaxson Dart, is catching hell, absolute hell from his teammate who's publicly dragging him. A rookie. Guy hadn't played one snap, but you know what? These other guys, they're afraid they'll get traded. So he's speaking out. And he's saying you shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have embraced that racist. And this is what Donald Trump is doing to America, brother. This is just the beginning. I can't wait till those recruits start decommitting and leading those racist fucking schools. And those schools gonna have to pay because they didn't change anything. They still got blue and gray. That is racist. Those colors are racist. They still got the Confederate colors everywhere you look around. They made no amendments. And now they expect black people to be their slaves again. Reintroduce slavery to Negroes. Cheap labor source so you can get money. You can get paid. But this is a different America. See, you see that? We got a rookie. What is this guy name? Abdul. See, this is a different world right here. Abdul said, I don't have to take shit from you rednecks. Let me go look him up. First round pick. See, that's what I'm saying. They want the Negro to be on his bottom. They want Negroes to be cotton picking, quiet Negroes. Well, we do have those. Those tend to be in support of Trump. Or, we do have those. Let me see. When was he picked? Abdul. Back this up a little bit. Is it Abdullah? Is it Abdullah? Abdul Carter out of Penn State. What was he picked at? Abdul Carter out of Penn State, first round pick 2025, has publicly come out and disowned and talked about Jaxson Dart. Jaxson Dart. Well, I have no idea why he spells his name this way. Because he introduced President Trump to some type of racist rap. It doesn't matter racist rally. Black people are going to have to stop playing these games. This shit is about race. Trump is about race. This is about racial hate. That's why it doesn't matter. Epstein files, they don't care. They're going to support him no matter what. Don't matter what he's done. They don't care. He was right. He said he could he could do something on Fifth Avenue and they still would vote for him. He's right. He's waking the dragon of racism. And Jaxson Dart is down there smiling. He's on a majority. I guess they're going to get rid of the Negroes off the Giants because the team don't like that. And he's talking because the other guys on the team are afraid they'll get cut. But they don't want him embracing Donald Trump. They look at Donald Trump as a racist. He's divisive. And they don't respect him. And when you start looking at the SEC, you're going to see the same thing happen. You guys are joking, bro. You don't know SEC football. I know it like the back of my hand. The racism the cup runoff over there. It's going to be more focused now. Like I said, by them doing that, the a microscope is going to be spotlighted. Old Mississippi used to play for him. You cannot deny old Mississippi's past. Lane Kiffin said he couldn't wait to get out of there. Lane Kiffin said he hated all of that Confederacy memorabilia and all of that, this cleaving to the South. Lane Kiffin said he hated that. And people are looking the other way. Well, guess what? Jaxson Dart, that's where he came from. He came from old Mississippi. And now he's embracing Trump. And Trump's the president of the United States, but he's tearing us apart. Somebody said he wants to declare martial law. He wants us to hate each other. And he's feeding that. He's feeding a lot of racism. And that's why he had Jaxson Dart to come in there. He's looking for who's ever stupid enough to co-sign his racism. And then you go back to the Giants, you got to deal with your teammates. They're going to look at you as a racist, Jaxson. Jaxson, they're going to see you shaking the hand of a bigot and a racist, and they're going to look at you the same way. That's the way they're going to perceive you. Here we come. Here we come. The Democrats. Here we come. Democrat. Is Trump a Democrat? He used to be a Democrat, didn't he? Isn't it? Look, Trump's racism. How long is it going to feed people? Let me give you an example. Let me show you something. I can't even play the whole thing. And this dude is such a dirtbag. This guy right here, he doesn't, I'm not going to edit a video for him. This guy was in a Best Buy. And I can't play it because it's so filthy, but I'm going to try to get to the part that I can't.
I'm a motherfucking man.
Damn, I got to skip this. This guy was drunk early in the morning and disrespectful in a Best Buy. And he's empowered by Trump. This is Trump's America. Only in Trump's America do you get this type of unfettered racism that is just run amok. Look at this guy. He showed off his tattoos.
Sure. You fat. White power! White power! White people! Just what type? The Goyim know. The Goyim know.
Look at that. This white man is up early in Trump's America. A white man goes into Best Buy and screams out racial slurs. So Chad the butler. All of these people are motivated by Trump. And I like the way the media won't pin this on him. They're not saying nothing about it. All these people are motivated by Trump. This man woke up, as they say, with violence. He started with violence and clearly some Jack Daniels, and he's up in this business talking about he showed his tattoo. He's got a Nazi tattoo. He's attacking people. I thought we were supposed to be one country, man. I thought we were supposed to want to come together. I thought that's what we were about. And I can't play the whole thing. It's so laced with profanity. I really can't play it. But here it is, right? Let me see. Here's a grown-ass, drunk-ass man that's empowered with racism. Look at this.
Check it out. Do that. Big swastika right in my motherfucking arm. I'm a motherfucking man, bitch.
Get out of my face.
Fuck you, you fucking bull.
Yeah, we're going to stop that right there. You know what I'm saying? We got grown men. Look at this. Look at this. This is a grown man talking to a woman. Potty, he got a filthy mouth, showing off his Nazi tattoo. What happened to the men? What happened to the men? It used to be men. This what we're doing now? This what we're doing? Because of Donald Trump, we're walking around drunk, going into Best Buys, insulting the staff. We're old enough to be their grandfather. We're calling them bees. What happened to the men, bro? What happened? What happened? What happened to the men? It used to be men. We used to be men. Now we enjoy. And let me tell you something. People don't realize racism. The whole point of racism is not for you to leave. It's for you to stay. See, they have to have someone to be dominant over. That's why they don't want blacks to leave. It ain't a question of blacks leaving. It's a question of blacks accepting it. And you see this dude right here, he's been empowered by Trump. He's showing off his Nazi tattoo. He's saying white power. He's saying white people wake up. This man, he's in a Best Buy attacking his fellow citizens because he's motivated by Trump. He's motivated by Trump. This is Trump's America. This is Trump's America. And you know what, black people, let me tell you something. This dude in the chat, he said transgender. Why do they try to pin that? Listen, brother, let me tell you something. He talking about some Democrat. Bro, you keep trying to pin. Black people don't have nothing to do with that. That's some stuff you're right, that is some Democratic stuff. I don't know why black people have to deal with that. Black people shouldn't have to deal with that. They got their own problem. We're trying to be treated fair and equal. We don't have no time for no pronouns and bathrooms and that's y'all stuff. That's what I'm saying. They don't understand what it is to be a black person. Man, I'm telling you, I look at that, that's y'all world. I don't have nothing to do with that, man. I go in there, shop, and I leave. I don't care what y'all do. Whatever y'all decide with the bathrooms, that's y'all business. They always try to put that on black, like black people have some. Black people ain't got nothing to do with that. I agree with you. Black people don't. Liberals do. That is some liberal stuff. No, Obama's a liberal. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Obama loved Americans. He trying to pin it on Obama now. He trying to pin it on you guys something else, bro. And you know what? This is nothing but, let me tell you something. This is what they do. The white supremacist, whenever you pin him to the mat, show his racism, he starts talking that gay stuff, trying to insinuate that because you don't agree with him, that some kind of way you must be a transgender or something like. Isn't that the racial? Isn't that the game? Instead of dealing with Trump's racism and it's tearing this football team apart, this guy's in here talking about transgenders in the Democratic Party. You see what I'm saying? And it's my fault. I shouldn't even respond to it. But I'm just saying they do play that shell game. And I'm trying to tell him, and I know he don't want to deal with it, man. You can't even put that on black people. Black people ain't never been like that. When you start talking about black people, we just trying to survive, man. All of that stuff in bathrooms and that's some, you know what that is. You know, that is not black people. Now, are there some black people into that? Of course. But come on, man. By majority, black people don't care nothing about no shit like that. They ain't got nothing to do with that. And he wants me to ignore Trump's racism. See, this is what Trump don't want to deal with. The Negroes are not going to be quiet, Trump. Trump, you forgot that part about slavery. We didn't have a voice. But guess what, Trump? They get to talk to the press every day. Guess what, Trump? They get to talk to the press every day. And guess what, Trump? You sat down, you came up there, and we ain't even blown one whistle yet. And they already on your ass, Trump. They already talking down on you. Already, Trump. What you gonna do, Trump? What you gonna do when these athletes start transferring, hitting the portal because of your racism? What you gonna do then, Trump? You think your lies are gonna change? It's not gonna change anything. It's not gonna change anything. And it's just a matter of time. Maybe this is what he wanted. Maybe he was hoping we can get us racially divided so he can declare emergency and cancel elections. Maybe this is what he wanted. What he wanted. And maybe this is a psych op. Maybe this guy went into a Best Buy. Listen to this disrespect. I can't even play it. I would have to take too much time to censor this. This he used so much profanity in front of these young people. This is an older man. This is an established man. This is somebody's granddad. This is a grandfather drunk at 12 o'clock in a Best Buy, dropping F-bombs and calling young ladies bees and hopping in their face and threatening them and showing off his Nazi tattoo and screaming white power, white power. See, this is Trump. This is what Trump has empowered. This is what Trump has created. This is Trump. This is Trump's America. In an America with Trump, old white men get drunk, go into Best Buys and assault the workers. This is ridiculous for a man to be that old. These people are not threatening you. They ask you to shut the fuck up. Other people are shopping. Why are you trying to fight? Why don't you just shut up and take your drunk ass home and change your diaper? What kind of shit? This is a Trump America. Only in a Trump America. Look at this.
Fuck you, Jaxson. I'm not fuck you, Jaxson. Shut up. Shut up, you. Shut up.
Hey, look, hats off to you, brother. He was drunk. You tried that. He was wrong. Hats off to this man right here. This is what we need. What happened to the men? It used to be a time, man, in this society, you bought your BS outside, man. Okay, it's cool. But no, you can't take that like that. You go over there and start messing with some young ladies. They're not even bothering you. You're only yelling and screaming. That's an ass kicking. That's just the way it's been, man. You can't do that. Look at this guy. Look at that. Hats off to this brother right here. He tried to talk to him, but man, he went ahead and left. He was talking, though. He needed that fade, though. He asking for that fade.
Thank you. You're a fucking act like a Marine and shut up. You're bullshit, motherfucker. You're a
drunk, 12 o'clock, Trump supporter, MAGA man who's only tough to women and children. Typical MAGA. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this right here. Look at this. Threatening this young lady. This is somebody's daughter, probably working her way through college. Look at this old ass, disrespectful man. Look at this shit.
right in my motherfucking arm. I'm a motherfucking man, bitch.
Get out of my face.
Fuck you, you fucking bull-like bitch. Fuck you.
I'm not.
Isn't that pathetic, man? And this is a Trump supporter. Isn't that something? No, this is a Trump supporter. And this is what they're saying, that make America great again. You got a drunk ass grandpa who's unleashed, attacking young people at a Best Buy, all in their face, showing off his Nazi tattoos. This is making America great again? This is making America great again. Is this what we want? So this is the world we want to live in? You want your daughter to be humiliated and talked to like that? That spittle, that whiskey spittle is flying all in her face. You guys cool with that? You guys cool with that? This has everything to do with Trump. Everything. Everything to do with Trump. This is Trump's fault. I know you don't like to hear that. I know you don't. It's the truth, though. You don't want to hear the truth. Well, the cops got to come there, but in the meantime, you know, they don't want to put their hands on him. In the meantime, he's completely inappropriate and disrespectful. Completely.
Camera me, motherfucker. Check it out. Do that. Big swastika right in my motherfucking arm. I'm a motherfucking man, bitch.
Get out of my face.
Fuck you, you fucking bull-like bitch.
I don't know, man. That's you know, we talk about Chud the Builder and inciting comments. This is a woman, though. This is a woman, but that's disrespectful, man. You don't get it. The whiskey spittle is spraying this woman while she's trying to check people out at a Best Buy. This man's spraying drunk spittle all in her face and neck. Can you imagine? And this woman has to go home, or a young lady has to go home to her family, to her mom and dad, to her husband. Isn't that something, man? Because of Donald Trump. And this is what I'm saying. In a Donald Trump America, old racist white men get drunk and spit whiskey spittle all out, all on your chin and face. They need to be there, man. They need to be there. He said, hold up. Let me say, he said, Platt, you don't understand what's truly going on behind the scenes. Stop concerning yourself with what white folks are doing. Get out of that South, my brother. Head west. But you're right. You're right. I need to start packing. I got to get out of the South. You're right, man. No, you know what, Justice, on some real shit, you're exactly right, brother. And look, a lot of the passport bros, man, hey, a lot of you guys can say, hey, you see what I mean? That's why I left. They don't want to go through this stuff, man, all this racial hatred. Who wants to be in the middle of that? I just feel sorry for this young lady. I feel sorry for that staff. Man, let them people go and do their job, man. Don't take out whatever's going on with you. Don't take it out on them. What did they do? What did they do? They asked you to leave. You drunk. Get your drunk ass out of here, man. We trying to check people out. Nobody care nothing about your swastikas. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Why you showing people that and all up in this young lady? This is what I mean. This is a coward. Come on. I know everybody agree. This is a coward. You're a coward if you talk to a woman like this. If you go up in a woman's face and disrespect her like that, you are a bona fide coward.
Check it out. Do that. Big swastika right in my motherfucking arm. I'm a motherfucking man, bitch.
Get out of my face.
Fuck you, you fucking bull-like bitch. Fuck.
That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. That's not masculine behavior. That's unbecoming of what a man is. And I think as a society, we've got to reflect, man, what are we doing? What are we doing? Why do we feel so comfortable doing that to each other? What is it about him that makes him feel like he's doing the right thing? Is it Trump? Is it the president? Maybe it's the president. Maybe it's the person who's in charge. Maybe the person in charge. And we got Jaxson Dart. We got Jaxson Dart. Here we go. Jackson, old Mississippi. You brought out Donald Trump. Your teammates think you're a racist, Jaxson Dart. Jackson, this is your second year. It's not going to be easy. I don't know. It might be his third year. I don't know. Did he sit the bench? I don't remember. Anyhow, it might be his second year. Jackson, your teammates going to turn on you, brother. Donald Trump can't catch a fade. That's what you should have said. I ain't doing shit for you. I'm not introducing no Donald Trump. Donald Trump can't catch no fade route. I need my teammates. Donald Trump can't block that left end. Donald Trump, you got to get along, man. This is not how you get along. You don't go in and embrace somebody who's controversial. Your teammates think Donald Trump's a racist. That's what they think. Trump has not shown them anything for them not to believe that that's what he is. He's pretty been upfront about it. He's pretty much a racist. He's been upfront. He don't care. He was happy that black people lost their rights. Hey, Jackson, now Plies got attention to this. Plies caught he got attention on what you did. And Plies made a statement about it because, I remember you at Ole Miss. Look, and I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate your Ole Miss. You brought home some money for me. I appreciate you, Jackson. I saw you out there. He can run. He can throw, too. He's a good quarterback. He's all right, okay. I can't speak about the pros. He was okay at Ole Miss, okay? He did all right to me. And then Lane, he was there with Lane Kiffin. And, Lane going to bring the best out of these players. So as much as he can, and Lane did, Lane had him balling out there. And he was one of those dudes. He was one of those white guys. He was the cool. I don't even know how to put the name on it. I don't even know the name. What do you call the cool white dude? Because they done changed the name 50 different times. It used to be Wigger? I don't know what it is now. I wouldn't say, I'm not calling it. I don't know what he is. But he has a swag about him that you can associate with the black players. Look like he was just like they are. Look to me. I only saw him on the field. He was well received. They liked him. He was a good quarterback. Good teammate, good team leader. I hate that Trump. Now he's got to deal with Trump. And he's got to go and tell those guys, man, that's not me. That's Trump. Man, I'm nothing like Trump. I'm sorry. I'm nothing like him. He's the president. I introduced him, but please don't put him on me. Already you got a mutiny going on. You got a new coaching staff. You got hatred now introduced to that football team because of Donald Trump. He's introduced hatred in there. They hate each other because of their skin color. We see that what he did with Pete, what he did with our military. He got rid of generals who were qualified. He got rid of, he didn't want women there. He's going to introduce his brand of hatred to the New York Giants that's going to spread throughout the locker rooms. And then when we start getting these transfers coming out of the SEC, what you going to do, Trump? What you going to do, Trump? And then you're going to start getting these big companies pulling out of the South. Also, Trump, did you see what Jinping did to you? Trump, when Putin came there, he rolled out the red carpet. He treated Vladimir Putin like a king. You had to go stand outside and look stupid. Jinping met Putin. He put all the big people with Putin. He sat back with Putin. He showed clearly that he got more respect for Putin than he did you, Trump. Trump, you're like a goddamn fool. You bent the knee, you kissed ass, and you still got nothing. That Chinese man sent you home with a box of rats. You don't care what you think. And he sent missiles to Iran because he's helping Iran, and they're targeting Americans. And your stupid ass kissing his ass like that's going to change anything. And now you're destroying America. Look at this. You got a football team that's now infiltrated with racism because the quarterback was stupid enough. And you know what really kills me about this stuff is these MAGA people who keep trying to pretend Trump's not a racist. They really don't want to deal with that. The man's a racist, man. Now, if you want to go into Best Buy with your MAGA hat on, who's going to stop you? If you want to wait your turn and it's your time to check out, you leave. If you want to watch what you drink so that you don't scream and yell at the employee, so you don't spray fucking whiskey spittle like raindrops when you yell and scream, and then you get upset when somebody want to put their foot in your, you know what I'm saying? But this is Trump's America. This is Trump's America. This is Trump's world. This is Trump's America. You got Jaxson Dart, him and his teammates, disagreement. They don't particularly care for the embrace of the president. They look at the president as a racist and a divider. If only he would treat his fellow American the way he treats the Chinese dictator, huh? If only he would treat his fellow American with respect. If only he would treat his fellow American the same way he treats Vladimir Putin, the same way he treats Jinping. And let me tell you something, they don't treat, man, I haven't seen them. I haven't seen them treat Americans bad. I haven't seen Vladimir treat, I haven't seen it. Who they treated bad? I would venture to say you get more respect from them than you would Trump. Trump don't like black people. He said he didn't want black women while he was taking a picture. He don't want them in the picture. And they lied and lied and lied. But come on, who believes this stuff, man? Oh, we didn't say that. We didn't say that. You said it. You said it. And he's hiding behind diversity. No, he means black people. He keeps hiding behind diversity. What's wrong with diversity? He keeps trying to hide behind black people. And he's tearing this country apart, man. I think they can cancel the football season. How much money would that cost America? They might have to cancel it. They might have to cancel football. They might have to. They might have to cancel it. The same thing. He said, what has the DNC done for you? The same thing the RNC has done for me. The same thing the RNC has done for me. See, the white supremacist likes to make it a political argument. It's not. It's black and white. It's the white people who hate blacks. They could be Republicans. They could be Democrats. But they try to make it political to try to get the white a racist like Trump off the hook of racism. Just pin it on the Democrats. No, I don't pin it on the Democrats, brother. I don't. I don't pin it on the Democrats. Like he said, we all hate you. There you go. You hear this? It's a white guy in here. I told you. You guys think it's just me. Nah. There you go. And Trump is feeding that. You got to understand, Trump is feeding the fires of racism. He's feeding the fires of racism. And the people are eating it up. You just saw the drunk white guy running around screaming racism, talking, just disrespecting somebody's daughter. Just disrespecting this woman. What happened to men? Now, that was a Best Buy. I'm sorry, out here, he came out here with that. If he would have came out here, a Best Buy here, he got jumped. The women would have jumped him. They would have jumped his ass. You can't disrespect. You can't do that, man. You got to be crazy to do something like that. That's insane what you just did. You would have to be completely out of your mind to talk to a stranger the way he talked to that woman and not expect nothing to happen. That just wouldn't have happened. That just wouldn't have happened. So you have racist? Diva Diana, you half racist? Are you half racist? She says she half white, so you half racist then. I mean, I don't know. I'm not keeping up with the chat. I don't know why she said that. Like the stream, bro. We got Plies. Plies has decided to chime in on this. And he makes an interesting point. Plies makes an interesting point. He was talking about, he keeps up with college football, right? So he makes an interesting point when it comes to Jaxson Dart. He says, Jaxson Dart, live in your truth, my boy, and stop doing what a lot of y'all do. Use black culture to appear cool, but your values and beliefs are totally the opposite. Yep, faking it. Take black culture, brandish yourself with flashy things, swag, a haircut, a little bit off the beaten path, talk like a black guy, but you truly are a racist. That's why you support Trump. Now, that's what Plies is saying. You know what? He's right. A lot of them do that. You get a mixed message, man. You get the impression that they cool. You know, they don't have nothing against blacks. They don't have nothing against whites. They judge people fairly. But then they come around Trump and then they show you their racism. Now, this is what Plies said. And I'm looking, it's got 500 shares, 500 comments. Now it's 700 comments. This is something Plies shared. He's talking about Jaxson Dart. The other players on the team are going to read that. The other players on the team are going to challenge Jaxson Dart. They're going to challenge him and say, hey, man, we're a team or not. We don't support Donald Trump. You can support him, but as a team, we don't support him. Now, if he wants to get mad, they're not going to have a team. They're not going to have a team. And this is what you say, unnecessarily distractions. That's why as a coach, you don't let Jaxson do that. You forbid him from introducing Trump. I'm looking at it right now. About 30 shots fired outside the White House. What kind of country would you live in now? I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at it right now. I got the video. Hold up. They ducking. This is a Trump in Trump's America. Damn, this is America. Only in a Trump's America, racism is out of control. And this is the beginning. Maybe this is what Trump's trying to do. Maybe Trump's going to declare, cancel the elections because it's too much racism. Another gunman trying to get, that's what it said. I don't know if they got the details, but the man was caught. The man was caught. He's been arrested. And they're saying seem like some blacks. Uh-oh. Man, this stuff is breaking right here. Look like some black people who refer to themselves as FBA have pressed Governor Steyer out of Lamart Park in Los Angeles. Oh, we got to get that on there. Oh, man. Well, hey, tell them to put you into that reparation they give into the Jan 6, the January 6 criminals. They're getting it. Why not you? Why not you? Oh, man. And Jackson, bad idea. You went to Ole Miss, Jackson. That was a terrible idea to bring out Trump. You couldn't do it. You went to Ole Miss. If you had went to Ohio State or something, it'd have been different. But you attended Ole Miss. You take Donald Trump, his racists. We just had somebody shot off 30 rounds. They just got the guy 30 rounds now. Somebody did that, and that person has been arrested. But Jaxson Dart, Jaxson Dart. Jaxson Dart. That was a mistake. By you going to old Mississippi, people are gonna bring up the fact that you are coming from old Mississippi, a racist college, a college with all type of racist history. And you're up here, you're the leader of the New York Giants, and you're asking your teammates to support you. Donald Trump doesn't play for New York. That's why you shouldn't have done it. If that's how Trump wants to govern, if he wants to govern, you don't agree with diversity, you don't agree with black people, that's fine. You can get away with that. But no, Jackson, you shouldn't have introduced him. You shouldn't have introduced him. It looks like he's going to be the fall guy. It looks like he's going to be the fall guy out of all this stuff. You're right. Look like they're going to hang all of that Trump stuff on Jaxson Dart. And I hope he doesn't get hurt. He got hurt last year. I hope he doesn't take a shot, man. Somebody might think that person's taking a shot on him because of Trump. I hope not. I hope nobody goes after his knees. I hope not. Yeah, we got to get rid of that. Oh, whoa. Yeah, man. Somebody started letting off at Trump, man. Hold up. We got it right here. Hold up. I don't know what's going on, man. You tell me, brother. Got the white man who's losing his marbles right here.
Trump has said a deal is close.
Right here. Got the white man that's losing his marbles. Now here we go. Fair use, fair use. We just had this is the White House. Probably within the hour, some gunman took shots there. He was captured. He was taken down. But listen to the background.
Only for the two sides to remain far apart.
No.
Now this is America. This is in a Trump's America. Only in a Trump's America, outside the White House.
That President Trump has said a deal is close, only for the two sides to remain far apart.
No.
This is a Trump's America. These are the citizens in America. This is, and you're sitting up there talking about Jaxson Dart and the New York Giants. Look at what's going on in D.C. outside of his residence. Only in a Trump's America are citizens so unhappy. You know what I'm saying? This is the country we live in, man. This is the country we share. This is the country we share. Nah, he said, is it? Nah, I don't think so. You tell me, man. I don't know. I'm just putting it up there. I saw it, and I'm putting it up there, and I'm starting to see. Look at this dude. Look at this right here. Look at this dude right here. Look at this. Look at this dude. He said, the blacks, the blacks act like hypocrites. Support black this, support black that, historical black colleges, black caucus, black businessmen association. Trump finna get rid of all of that, though. No. They're getting rid of all of that. They're getting rid of all of that. They're getting rid of all of that. I mean, those people have to fight for their organization, but Trump's getting rid of all of that. I don't know about HBCUs. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But he's getting rid of all of that stuff. People are suing because of that. Now check this out. This is Trump's America. This is Trump's America. Fair use, fair use.
That President Trump has said a deal is close, only for the two sides to remain far apart.
No.
That's ridiculous right here, bro. And this is the world that we live in. This is our world now. As much as we complain about it, this is the world we live in now. It's a world full of racist disharmony. You have people who've lost their minds, people who are just so caught up in racism and hate.
Big swastika right.
Look at this. Somebody's grandpa up early in the morning, drunk, with whiskey spittle spraying out his mouth like a fucking sprinkler system.
Check it out. Do that. Big swastika right in my motherfucking arm. I'm a motherfucking man, bitch.
Get out of my face.
Fuck you, you fucking bull-like bitch. Fuck you.
I'm not in the
Fuck you, son. Now shut up. Shut up, you. Shut up. You're a fucking act like a Marine and shut up. You're a bullshit motherfucker. You're a...
Yeah, bro. We just had the DC. You guys just saw it. We just had DC. They took a man down. This man had a Best Buy. What's going on with our country, man? This is Trump's America. This is the America. This is what you signed up for? What's going on with our country? What's going on with our country, Jolene? Is this the America that you know, that you love? Is this the affair? Is this the America that you love? Is this the America that you care about? Yeah, and he's tearing us apart, and he's tearing the Giants already. The New York Giants, he's tearing them apart. Hold up, let's check this out. This governor went to Leimert Park in L.A. I think that's. I'm not in L.A., but I've heard that. That's like in the hood. Let's check it out. Let's check it out.
Don't put your motherfucking hand.
That's what I want to hear at a campaign rally, huh? Out the gate. Out the gate. They keeping it heel. They keeping it trill. They keeping it trill. Check it out.
Don't put your motherfucking hands. You
gotta let him go.
Fuck you and JC Rowe. Hey, look at you, man.
Now, I understand the governor or whatever. I get it. I get why he went, like he got shoved. I don't know. It looked like he got shoved right here. Hold on, let me see. Check it out.
Don't put your motherfucking hands.
You gotta let him go.
I have no idea. I don't know how you go and discuss foreign policy with the hood. I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you can go to the hood and talk about capital gains, but that's, you see, somebody got shoved too, man. I don't know.
Hey.
Fuck you and JC Rowe. Hey, look at you, man.
Reverse, brother. What's your position on reparations, Tom Sawyer? You said
Somebody asking about reparations.
Fuck you and JC Rowe. Hey, look at you, man.
reverse, brother. What's your position on reparations, Tom Sawyer? You said cut the check. What's your position on reparations? In 2020, you said cut the check. What's your position on reparations, Tom Sawyer? What's your position on reparations? In 2020, you said about cut the check. So how are you going to cut the check? What's your position on reparations?
You know who I am. You can say what the fuck we want to say. Fuck you and JC Rowe. You can say what the fuck we want to say. Who want to get something? Let's go. I'm sick of you motherfuckers. What's going on? I got these white men.
Oh, bro. I just saw this 5 seconds ago. You're a politician and you want to go to a town hall and discuss capital gains. This is what you're going to get. So you know what they need to understand? This governor, hey, governor, guess what? We had to deal with that every day. You came down here for a minute and you saw what these Negroes do. You see how they push and pull and talk out their ass and they making not a bit of sense. They ask you for reparations. How you going to get them reparations? But we have to deal with this. This is the mentality of these dumb Negroes. This is the mentality of these dummies. And somebody's got to deal with them. Guess what? I got to deal with them. You get to leave, though, governor. So that's why in a lot of ways I'm glad you're experiencing this, because you know what? You don't know what I have to endure. Check it out. Check it out.
You know who I am. We can say what the fuck we want to say. Fuck you and Jaxson Dart. We can say what the fuck we want to say. Who want to get something? Let's go. I'm sick of you motherfuckers. What's going on? I got these white males in here thinking ain't nothing gonna happen. Don't move that motherfucking car. You can say what the fuck we want to say. Don't call on God now. Oh my, don't call on God now. What you mean what is wrong with us? Oh, that must be a light-skinned sister.
I'm so glad. This is what the black community has to deal with. See, this is when you guys see these MAGA fools and all these clowns, they don't listen to me. They keep thinking I just rag on Trump. This is what the black community has to deal with, brother. You see how out of order and violent, not just disrespectful, but violent this man is talking about. I'm gonna say what I want. I'm gonna do what I want. I can do whatever I want to do, and where my reparations at. Like, who the fuck, what he gonna do? He gonna pay you out his wallet? You see what I'm saying? You start talking about understanding politics. You see how off they are? See how stupid they are? Now, this will go viral, right? I just saw it. It'll go viral, right? But this is what black people have to deal with. This is what I have to deal with. I want to go to the park. I'm with my family. I got individuals like this who are not rational, who don't understand, who don't want to understand the rules. They don't care about rules. And I'm glad the governor, hey, governor, I'm glad you're going through this because you deserve to go through this because you need to see what the citizens have to put up with.
Don't put your motherfucking hands on
You gotta let him go.
Fuck you and Jaxson Dart. Hey, look at you, man.
Reverse, brother. What's your position on reparations, Tom Sawyer? You said cut the check. What's your position on reparations? In 2020, you said you were talking about cut the check. What's your position on reparations, Tom Sawyer? What's your position on reparations? In 2020, you said you know about cut the check. So how are you going to cut the check? What's your
Fuck
position
you
on
and Jaxson
reparations?
Dart. You know who I am. We can say what the fuck we want to say. Fuck you and Jaxson Dart.
Now, these are the people, hold up, I'm being for real now. Black people, you think you're going to get reparations with representatives? Like, are you serious, man? Are you Negroes really think that white America, now we know Jan 6 got them. You think white America is going to give you something? Look at your representatives. Look at the people who are speaking for you. Are you serious, man? That's why I'm saying, man, you got to go with what you can do, right? And yeah, and it's tough talk and all that. Yeah, it's tough talk. They can't tell me what I'm doing. The hell I want to do. Hey, man, you gonna do what I want to do. You gonna do it. And they, oh, hey, cut the check then. Where the money at, though? I don't want to talk no more. Where my money? You know, and they're gonna do this to these Negroes. They're gonna let these Negroes vent and walk around and posture, and they're going to leave. That white man finna go to a mansion. That white man finna get in his car, him and his people, and he's finna go to a fucking mansion while you still in the ghetto screaming and yelling, talking about a reparations check. Yeah, I'm sure he going to send it to you, man. He going to actually write your address down.
We want to fuck you and Jaxson Dart. Say what the fuck we want to say. Who want to get something? Let's go. I'm sick of you motherfuckers. What's going on? I got these white males in here thinking ain't nothing gonna happen. Don't move that motherfucking car. You can say what the fuck we want to say. Don't call on God now. Oh my, don't call on God now.
I hope they keep doing it too, because like I said, you got to understand politics, man. You can't be out of order like that. You get it, it don't work that way. I get it. And it didn't work that way for J6. J6 didn't have to get up and scream. Trump took care of them. They did not have to get up, scream, yell, kick and moan, wait 400 years. They got their money within a year. All of them. They say looking around 35, 40 million each. Each. Courtesy of the United States government. While the Negro is still, like him, walking around hot, screaming for nothing. Man, that white man finna lead. That white man, that's stupid, though. If I was his chief of staff, I said, no, we don't do that. I said, Governor, we can't break protocol. Governor, I know you want to meet the people, but we need to talk to voters. Governor, we need to talk to voters. We're not going to talk. If you're not a voter, we don't want to talk. Go be a nigga. Go kill and wreak havoc. Go kill and wreak havoc on your black community. Be a fucking nigga, and you can yell and scream out there. But no, we want to talk to the voters. We want to talk to the voters. See, that's what I'm talking about. And this white man deserves what he got for getting out there trying to talk to them. Them people don't know nothing about no politics. Them people don't vote, man. Them stupid niggas.
What's your position on reparations? In 2020, you said, well, cut the check. So how are you going to cut the check? What's your position on reparations?
You know who I am. You can say what the fuck we want to say. Fuck you and Jaxson Dart. You can say what the fuck we want to say. Who want to get something? Let's go. I'm sick of you motherfuckers. What's going on? I got these white males in here think ain't gonna happen. Don't move that motherfucking car. You can say what the fuck we want to say. Don't call on God now. Oh my, don't call on God now. What you mean what is wrong with that? Oh, that must be a light-skinned sister.
See what I'm saying? So he said that must be a light skin. So, okay. See, you guys, like I've been trying to say, this YouTube stuff, YouTube is YouTube. I'm from the hood, bro. I know that them people in politics are oil and water. They don't understand politics. But I'm glad that they decided to throw their hat in the ring. Now, this governor, and somebody pushed dude too, but now, hold up, I'll give you, they some bold. Man, you know what do they think about you, Jolene? Jolene, what you think they think about you or me, Jolene? If they'll push a governor, push them. Mush them. Mush face the governor. And we got to live down here. What do you think he going to do to us? Mush face the governor. Look at this. Look at this man get pushed. Look at this.
Get your motherfucking hands
You gotta let him go.
Dude's face is concealed.
Hey. Fuck you and Jaxson Dart. Hey, look at you,
Reverse, brother. What's your position on reparations, Tom Sawyer? You said cut the check. What's your position on reparations?
Hold on.
In 2020, you said
See, this governor, man, you need me to be your chief of staff. Governor, our position on reparations is we're for it. You shut them up. Because they don't understand, so just say yes. It's called lying. Politicians do it all the time. I've been trying to tell you, well, they'll just lie to you. You paint them in a corner, they're just going to lie. They're not going to tell you the truth. If I was him, though, man, his chief of staff should be fired. There's no way that man should be down there, be in the middle of that type of disorder and chaos.
What's your position on reparations? In 2020, you said, well, cut the check. So how are you going to cut the check? What's your
fuck
position
you
on
and Jaxson
reparations?
Dart. You know who I am. You can say what the fuck we want to say. Fuck you and Jaxson Dart. You can say what the fuck we want to say. Who want to get something? Let's go. I'm sick of you motherfuckers. What's going on? I got these white males in here think ain't gonna happen. Don't move that motherfucking car. You can say what the fuck we want to say. Don't call on God now. Oh my, don't call on God now. What you mean what is wrong with that? Oh, that must be a light-skinned sister. Hey, Time Spider, I bet not catch you over here with them devil blue eyes. Now we gonna ride this.
Yeah, he's going to get us reparations, man. Hey, I know he's going to get me reparations. Look at how he's acting.
Oh, that must be a light-skinned sister.
And let me say something to Negroes. They're going to use this against your movement, right? They're going to use this against FBA, whatever. They're going to use him because they don't want to give you reparation. They're going to use this as, this ain't the reason. We know they're not going to do that before him, but you cannot behave like this. This is not a good way to behave. You just can't behave like this. No, I'm being for real, man. And they're going to think it's a joke. Okay. Let Ben Shapiro. Are you crazy? Ben Shapiro don't support no reparation. Let him see this. They're gonna talk about political discord, and they're gonna talk about why would you fund people who are this dysfunctional, this close to being looking like they belong in a zoo. They're animals. They want to fight. They're violent. See, a lot of these, I'm not going to get into that. I know how they're going to perceive it because they gravitate toward violence and ignorance. But I'm telling you, in this political world, that don't work. But why should I say it? They'll just find out. I see that, dude. And what I'm trying to say, if I was there, I'd tell the governor, you got to do something. I have to deal with this man every day. You only got to deal with him from 5 minutes you down here. Come on, we need some relief. We're down here paying taxes. We're raising our family. We want our kids to be greater, be better. People like that, FBA and reparations check, screaming and cussing out the governor, that ain't the way to do it. You got to go through the means, the regular means. They're not going to do that, though, because that's how it's just like a thing. It's just like this dude, basically, they trying to rob the governor. They basically trying to rob the man. The man showed up. He's trying to talk to the people. They go up to the man. Now they're screaming they want some money. They're basically robbing this man. That's basically what they're trying to do, is rob this man.
Motherfucking Paul, you said the fuck we want to say. Don't call on God now. Oh my, don't call on God now. What you mean what is wrong with us? Oh, that must be a light-skinned sister. Hey, Time Spider, I bet not catch you over here with them devil blue eyes. Now we gonna ride this nigga ass all the way through. This nigga ass all the way through. I bet not catch you over here, Tom Snyder. We know what the fuck this was. I don't give a fuck what you run for.
Yeah, I sure am. I
don't give a fuck.
There you go, bro. There you go. That guy there, he's going to really get some results. Talking like that, acting like that. That's how you get things solved, man. You know, Dr. King, it's so interesting. Dr. King said that wouldn't work. Dr. King said, I see it. He was like Malcolm. He said, yeah, all of that loud talk and all of that stuff. He says, sounds good, but it won't work in America. He said, you got to have power. And you can't box, with a cloud. You on the ground, the cloud's up, but you trying. See, and that's what I'm saying. And a lot of these Negroes, because we're in the age of social media, they listen to these fucking morons who paint these fantasy world. You're going to wake up in with a lap of money. And they believe it. But see, me, on the other hand, I don't live in that community. But if I'm in that community, I tell that governor, hey, governor, I have to deal with him. He's in my community every day. You need to do something, get these niggas out of here. I'm trying to raise a family. I want my kids to go to school. I want them to come home from school. All these menaces and troublemakers, get them out of here. And that's how you get things. That's how the wheels go. But threatening the man, pushing the man, that man's trying to get out. That man, he's trying, though. He's trying to, and they're going to get on him about trying to talk to your constituents. This is what happens when you go and you talk to people who don't vote. These are not voters. He said they think they're getting, I think the dude in the red thinks he's going to get reparations. This is what happens when you talk to voters. I mean, non-voters. That's why I'm saying you shouldn't even be if you don't vote, it don't matter anyhow.
What's your position on reparations? In 2020, you said about cut the check. So how are you going to cut the check? What's your position on reparations?
You know who I am. You can say what the fuck we want to say. Fuck you and Jaxson Dart. You can say what the fuck we want to say. Who want to get something? Let's go. I'm sick of you motherfuckers. What's going on? I got these white males in here thinking ain't gonna happen. Don't do that motherfucking Paul. You can say what the fuck we want to say. Don't call on God now. Oh my, don't call on God now. What you mean what is wrong with us? Oh, that must be a light-skinned sister. Hey, Time Spider, I better not catch you over here with them devil blue eyes. Now we gonna ride this nigga ass all the way through. Easily. This nigga ass all the way through. I better not catch you over here, Tom Snyder.
Now you got this dude, right? You got this brother right here. Look at this. In my opinion, he's out of order and disrespectful, right? And I get it. You could romanticize it and say he telling them people off, man. I get that part. But what's the difference between? Well, there's a difference. No, it's a difference. But look at this dude. Look at this dude right here.
Get out. Do that. Big swastika right in my motherfucking arm. I'm a motherfucking man, bitch.
Hey, this is a Trump's America, and look at this guy.
Bro, say what the fuck we gonna say. Who wanna get something? Let's go. I'm sick of you motherfuckers. What's going on? I got these white males in here think ain't gonna nothing gonna happen. Don't move that motherfucking car. You don't say what the fuck we wanna say. Don't call on God now. Oh my, don't call on God now. What you mean what is wrong with us? Oh, that must be a light-skinned sister. Hey,
Yeah.
Time Spider, I bet not.
That nigga got on some flea market bull shorts.
Catch you over here with them devil blue eyes.
And he think white folks gonna give him some money. Bro, I don't even know. I just know I don't even know what to say, man. That's so absurd. It is so ridiculous. Listen to how he's talking to him. Why would they give him anything? Yeah, he said. Yeah, they really feel obligated to give you some money.
Hey, Time Spider, I bet not catch you over here with them devil blue eyes. Now we gonna ride this nigga ass all the way through.
Them flea market shorts.
I bet not catch you over here, Tom Snyder. We know what the fuck this was.
Yeah, see, he threatened the governor and some legalities with that too. I bet I catch you over here, Tom Snyder. See, and that's what I'm saying. People don't understand. Hey, man, I mean, I don't know what made him say that, but you can't say things like that. You know, and this is our country. This is Trump. Blame Trump. Blame Trump. You got black people losing their mind. You got white people losing their mind. You got a governor who got assaulted, and then like he got threatened. Look at as he leaves, he said, I better not catch you. Was he pointing to the governor? Oh man, was that I thought he was talking to some friend. Was that the governor he was threatening? Wow. Wow. Was that the governor this man's threatening?
What's your position on reparations? In 2020, you said you know about cut the check. So how are you going to cut the check? What's your position on reparations?
You know who I am. You can say what the fuck we want to say. Fuck you and Jaxson Dart. Say what the fuck we want to say. Who want to get something? Let's go. I'm sick of you motherfuckers. What's going on? I got these white males in here think ain't gonna nothing gonna happen. Don't move that motherfucking car. You don't say what the fuck we want to say. Don't call on God now. Oh my, don't call on God now. What you mean what is wrong with us? Oh, that must be a light-skinned sister. Hey, Time Spider, I bet not catch you over here with them devil blue eyes. Now we gonna ride this nigga ass all the way through. This nigga ass all the way through. I bet not catch you over here, Tom Snyder. We know what the fuck this was. I don't give a fuck what you running for.
Yeah, I sure am.
I don't give a fuck.
Man, I think he threatened the governor, and that's not going to get anything. Like I said, it goes back to King, to the. I agree. What to the low income? I mean, to certain black people, they're gonna like what he did. But when you say to them, "This is not how you get things done," automatically they think that some kind of way you don't support. Why would I support that type of behavior? That's inappropriate behavior. That's not how you get things done. And I think this hurt the reparations movement. This guy right here. I think that they need to reach out and say, hey, everybody who tries to speak in the name of the movement doesn't necessarily represent the movement. This guy, I don't know what's going on. There's some other stuff going on with him. It's some other stuff going on with him. But yeah, this is Trump's America, man. We see Jaxson Dart. And see what you got to understand about Jaxson Dart. He don't know who he's on a football team with. He may feel like Trump, nothing's wrong with Trump. I'm just doing this. Well, guess what? His lineman may not like Trump at all. We got the join link posted, man. We'll take your thoughts. We got an FBA guy in the chat box. We have an FBA guy in the chat box. Why don't you come on up, man? If you go technically by what you say or what they say is FBA, my family is descendants of slaves, right? But I don't speak for them or nothing like that. That's their thing. So, yeah, I mean, help me out. He says, how do you get it done? Well, you don't get it done by being disruptive and screaming profanities at a governor. What point are you trying to make? And I don't even know what the pushing. I'm sure I'll find out later. Somebody was getting shoved. How's that going to get something? When has that ever been effective? When has that ever been effective? We had an individual speaking in the name of the FBA movement. LA guy says the governor, let me see right here. It says the governor decided to said the governor decided to talk to the citizens in some kind of way. Things sort of went left. Abdul Carter. And I'm seeing Abdul Carter. I think he's Muslim. Man, bro. Things sure have changed, man. This happened at a park. Governor was there, and I guess he decided to talk to some of the locals.
You gotta let him go. Fuck you and Jaxson Dart. Hey, look at you, man.
Reverse, brother. What's your position on reparations, Tom Sawyer? You said cut the check. What's your position on reparations? In 2020, you said no one's talking about cut the check. What's your position on reparations, Tom Sawyer? What's your position on reparations? In 2020, you said you know about cut the check. So how are you going to cut the check? What's your position on reparations?
You know who I am. You can say what the fuck we want to say. Fuck you and Jaxson Dart. You can say what the fuck we want to say. Who want to get something? Let's go. I'm sick of you motherfuckers. What's going on? I got these white males in here think they ain't gonna happen.
Yeah. You got KP up here. What's up with you, KP?
What up, Platt? Everybody else who's on the pod, on stream, what's up?
You think this is the appropriate way to get reparations?
Man, Platt, this is the first time I'm hearing about this today, bro. So pretty much you're saying what he was at the rally. Jaxson Dart was at the rally and he was what?
No, it wasn't Jaxson Dart.
Huh?
No. No, that was some Lamert Park. I think L.A. Governor Tom Sider or something like that.
Right.
Something like that. Tom Snyder. Let me see. Because they got pretty see, he went Tom Lamert Park. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, here it is right here.
Okay.
It says Tom Sider describes himself as a champion for reparations, but it still took a California Highway Patrol escort to get him out of Lamert Park after his SUV was surrounded by protesters. Okay. So I think he got out. He got out and tried to. Oh, they pushing that dude. Oh man, this is another angle. This is another angle. No, I like that dude. They whooped that dude bodyguard ass.
Oh snap!
No, he tried to get out, and the governor got out. They ain't touched the governor, but the bodyguard was trying to, like sort of police him a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, bro, they whooped it. They told him, man, get your hands off. They pushed him. They
well,
almost
Snyder, what he said he's asking for reparations, trying to seek reparations.
He's probably trying to get votes. And people don't understand it. I don't know. I don't know who fucking Tom Snyder is.
Me neither. It's not like a radio host. More than a politician. But
well, people, he's saying he's been preaching that he wants to support blacks' reparations, but he's not trying to do anything. See, and that's what you're going to get. So it's called lying.
Yeah, or lying, or just plain old grandstanding when you talk about something but you ain't walking it. Yeah. I'm behind it. Yeah, we should do this, and then when we try to implement it and execute it, where you at? Gone. A lot of folks like to talk it, but they don't walk it. You know?
He said a protester pulled a blade on the California government candidate Tom Snyder. So somebody pulled a blade on him.
But Platt, in reality, does this help the state of California when it comes to race relations and the idea of how it is out there? This type of incident, everything that happened back in the 90s with Rodney King and who was the white guy that got beat up out of his truck, and the riots and such. Folks look at California like it's a whole nother planet. And when you see this happen out there, you're like, that's California. People talk about Florida being weird. California makes you say, oh, where the hell am I at if you ever visit out there for more than a week? Depending on, especially if you're in like a LA area or San Francisco area. But they're a Democratic state. They never turn Republican. So, I mean, they're always going to be going to the blue, to the Dems and the presidential elections and such. So California, that's not a state we should worry about. They got no problems out there. But I was coming on because I saw the Jaxson Dart part. What did he do? He was at the rally.
He introduced Trump at a political rally.
Oh Lord!
And his teammates are upset with him. The guy who came in the first round last year, Abdul Carter.
Yeah, played at Penn State.
Yeah, a major part of their team is very upset with Jaxson Dart.
Where was the rally at, in Mississippi or?
I don't know.
I mean, the thing that annoys me about Jaxson Dart isn't him introducing Trump, is the fact he always tries to act like he's the hip white guy, bruh. And everyone listen to this real carefully. Your name's Jaxson, all right? So we know you're back. Your roots are your truth. Look at your family. That's why like that that Drewski skit when he got like the white kid was acting black. And he comes home and his parents says, don't talk like that. We raised you better than that. That's how Jaxson is. Don't put on that little chain. Don't be trying to do the little. he's kind of doing buffoonery type stuff where he's trying to act like he's black and all that stuff. Like, bruh, you're from you played at Ole Miss. You were the fraternity type white boy. Go by that. That's how you are. All right. Stop trying to be hip to be cool with your teammates. Because when you do this with Trump, all right, the mask comes off. And now they're gonna look at you like, I don't care how much you can do the bankhead bounce, whatever type of dance. No, we ain't cool like that. We can play football maybe for 3-4 hours, but we ain't cool like that. Take that chain off. Stop trying to act like you one of the bros. You're not. You're a fraternity dude.
That's what Plies said. Plies said you act like a cool black dude, you act like a cool white dude, but then you support a Trump.
Exactly.
So basically, what you believe in is completely opposite than your presentation. That's what Plies was saying.
Well, I always believe when he played at Ole Miss, him trying to be hip with his teammates, that was predominantly black, of course, team. He's trying to fit in with the bros, right? And look, when Peyton Manning played at Tennessee, you see Peyton Manning running around with a chain on his neck after a touchdown. No, he had black teammates, but he was like, I'm Peyton Manning. I come from New Orleans, Louisiana. I'm not trying to act like a bruh because that's not my culture. That's not my background. This dude here, like a lot of some of the white guys that want to be hip, they want to act like a bruh. But we know your political affiliation, that's his right. Vote who you want to vote for, but don't try to play to me so I can look at you like, yeah, we cool. Nah, bro. Nah. I look at you like, bro, be what you are. Your roots are your truth. Simple and plain. You are a fraternity type white guy. Like I said, with the coiffed hairstyle to the, over his eyelashes a little bit, over his face, his forehead, with the polo shirt, with the khaki pants, with the boat shoes, Sperry's, whatever. That's you. That's the style you are. That's your background. Be that way. You don't want to be that way because you want to seem different. Bruh, you ain't fooling nobody. Wearing a little silver chain on his, bro. No, you're not fooling nobody, bro. You see the symbolism. You see through that shit, bro. You see through it.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying too hard.
Why are you making excuses for Trump, though? Look, man, Trump's a racist. I know you guys like him. He's the president.
No problem with that.
But he's a racist. I don't understand why they keep trying to convince black people he's not. The man's a racist, brother. He's getting rid of black history. He's been trying to do that. That's what he's been working on. He's getting rid of the whole thing about black people, like they say, a black lawyers union, a black something that's associated with black people, where black dentist or something, a black directory. It's a book called A Black Directory. And it just lets people know there are black businesses in their community. They want to get rid of that. Now, I know he said, well, that doesn't matter. No, it don't matter. But still, what I'm saying is he's not doing it for what you think. He's not doing it out of he cares about America. He's doing it because he hates black people. And these guys keep trying to convince you that's not. No, that's exactly why he's doing it. When you don't promote a black person and who's qualified, and then you run around talking about merit, you're practicing racism, talking merit. You're practicing racism. They don't want to promote the black people in the military. And they want to look at Pete Hegseth. He's not qualified to be doing what he's doing.
Nope.
Trump could put you there, me there, any of us. He's not qualified. That's not earning your job. That's being given a job.
Exactly. Yeah, I always said this to folks. They talking about DEI or affirmative action before DEI. Some white folks they'll admit it. They had affirmative action for 100 years minimum in society, as far as since everything was modern, industrialized, modernized. You get hired for a job just because you were a white male. That's a form of affirmative action. Simple and plain.
Yep, they know that. Yeah.
So, and I hate to always say this phrase that we always got to do 10 times as much, 2 times as much work to get half as far. because it sounds like you're crying and you're whining, and I hate being a sound like a complainer, but no, that's stating. That is the fact. I have to do more, but end up getting less. And then if I do get somewhere, not even based on my merit, it is based on my identity, and I'm a token. He said, we need a white guy here, a black guy here. Oh, no. We kill two birds. We get a black female. So we take care of the woman and we take care of the minority part. Oh, yeah, get a black girl. That's all that is. They make you a token, even if you're qualified. And then they hit you with the DEI comments, or before then, or the affirmative action comments. But I'm glad you brought about the dentist thing. You hear about the thing with the dentist in PA might expose a bunch of folks to hepatitis, HIV, blacks mainly, because she didn't properly dispose of her utensils. She kind of kept using the same utensils on patients, and she's a professional dentist.
There's a black lady.
No, she's a white lady. It
know.
happened in the last week or two.
Maybe she broke.
Shows you. Yeah, it happened up in PA. It wasn't in the South. Happened up around
money.
Philly.
Maybe she broke.
Yeah. As I tell folks, watch out. Who's your doctor? Who's your dentist? Because folks don't want to realize this is the truth. I got a friend, and she's a doctor, and she told me when she went to med school, they got a secret organization and all that mess. People think it's just Cletus and Bobby Joe. Nah, it's the professionals. They just gotta be quiet so they don't lose their license and their accreditation.
I got you. What's up with you, JR?
Platinum, what's going on, sir?
What's up?
With you, man? Man, I popped up on him, man. I see this Jaxson Dart, Ole Miss whole situation, man. It's man, look, I'm kind of glad he came out, man. Come on out and show your true colors, man.
Yeah. True colors.
So we know not to root for your ass. Mm-hmm. Show your true colors, man. You know, don't hide behind it. Show your true colors. And that's okay. You know, that's okay. If that's what you want to represent and stuff like that, cool. We know who to stay away from. You know, we know who not to put our money behind with jersey sales and things like that. We know. So congratulations to you, brother. But yeah, I'm happy you came out. You don't have to hide it. Come on out.
Mm-hmm. The same way they went after LeBron and other basketball players or athletes that supported Obama or Kamala, they ostracized them, saying that's the reason why the ratings went down for the NBA, because folks said, oh, they did that Black Matter stuff. I don't like them. No, I don't like NBA no more. Okay. I understand. You got the right to discriminate on what you don't like. Well, same thing goes for these athletes, white guys or whoever, who show support for those who want to restrict your way of voting and affect your life, your lifestyle of living to their benefit.
And I'm overly cool with his teammate coming out and publicly saying, all right, so this what we doing? Okay.
Yep.
I'm overly cool with that. People were saying, oh, that's the conversation they should have had offline. No. I don't need to have that type of conversation offline. Nah, man, what we doing? We didn't have conversations. We didn't talk. We teammates. We talk about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We was in the same rookie class, so I'm pretty sure they talked about enough things where some similarities they aligned together in some things. Not all, but some. And his teammate was probably taken back, like, oh, okay, this what we doing? Oh, got you. Bet. I mean, I'm gonna be a professional in the building, but you know what I'm saying? I know I ain't got to kick it with you now.
Exactly.
Cool, man.
Well, it's gonna be hard to be on a team, and you got a member of the team who's an open racist, especially at the quarterback. Maybe if he was a safety or something like that, but quarterback, you got to deal with that whole team, man. A center or something you can get,
or a kicker.
A kicker, it wouldn't matter that much, but a quarterback, you got to deal with that guy. He might even be a team leader, and that's going to affect the others. Others just simply don't want to play on a team where a guy is looking at them as it's okay to be unfair to them.
And Platt, the thing was what messed up Ben Roethlisberger in Pittsburgh with the whole AB situation and other stuff was that they said they figured his closet racism came out. They said that he had certain views that he couldn't leave at home. He let bleed into the locker room and on the football field, and that's the reason why, like, the issues with him and Mike Tomlin. He didn't look at Tomlin the same way he did with Cowher was coach. So this does affect the team when this kind of thing at your quarterback position happens. I'm surprised the owners of the Giants haven't called his behind in and said, look, bro, we are a $10 billion franchise. And here you are going into your second year as quarterback, and you doing stuff like this without even being made aware of, so we can get the public relations right. Are you stupid? We got 80 some guys on this team with practice squad included. You're messing it up for the guys who ain't going to be behind what you just did. You know, you got to be a forward thinker, see things 5 steps ahead. Now we got to try to clean this mess up by the time training camp happens in the next 2 or 3 months. That's how, they should bring his ass in tomorrow or Monday, whatever, and tell him, look, we understand your right to support who you want to support, but bro, we're a $10 billion franchise. You can't be going out here messing us up image-wise. Sorry. And they might be Trump supporters themselves, the owners of the Giants, but they got to bring his behind to the table.
Yeah, but you don't want to be a quarterback and choose a side. You know what I'm saying? You got to choose the right side, but a guy who's controversial like Trump, because he wants to be, you can't deal with him because you got to work on Trump, you live in a different world. I got to go out here. I got to go out here and quarterback this football team. 40%, maybe 60% is black, and a lot of them did not vote for you, or they don't support you. Yeah. And I need to come together collectively as a team. So I cannot introduce you. Now, if you wasn't as controversial, I could do it, but because you're so controversial, I can't. Now he needs to understand that. So this was a bad move for Jaxson Dart, because he's gonna say he's gonna get along, he's gonna make it, it's gonna be okay, but it's not gonna be okay. I'm telling you right now, when they start losing, they're gonna remember what he did with Trump, and they're gonna fall apart. Trump's already pulled that team apart. He's already done that. He's already destroyed the cohesiveness and teamwork, and looking out for your fellow man. That whole concept is destroyed because of Trump and his racism.
And plus, Trump has an inner vendetta against NFL because they would not allow him to be an owner. When he tried to, remember back in the 80s when the USFL was going on for 2 or 3 seasons, said Trump, being Trump, didn't care about the league, the USFL. He just cared about trying to get ownership in the NFL. They wouldn't let him in. They didn't want him because they knew of how he was. They didn't want him in their club because it's a club. And he has had a vendetta against that league since then, being that they barred him from gaining any ownership stake with any team in the NFL back that was like in the mid 80s, 86, 87. So he has a vendetta against the NFL. He does. The Kaepernick thing, when that happened a couple of years ago, when the first time he was president, that just added fuel to the fire. But he's always had a thing against the NFL for the Jerry Joneses and other all white owners bar him out because they didn't want his name attached to their league. So he's probably smirking at this situation right now and using Jaxson Dart as a tool, which he is. He's a tool. He's a fool. He's showing himself as an athlete because he's not aware. He's not smart enough to see things ahead, chess wise. Now, come Monday or Tuesday, because it's a holiday weekend, see what the news media says as far as First Take and everybody else on ESPN or Fox News.
We know what First Take gonna say.
They're gonna eat his behind up, man.
We know what Stephen A gonna say. I don't see nothing wrong with it. He can go out there and represent what he wants to represent. What's wrong with that? That's what Stephen A gonna say.
That might be one situation, or he might come to the point of saying, you have a team, the New York Giants, with history that goes back to the 1940s or 50s when they first came on the scene, having to clean up a mess behind a second-year quarterback's foolish decision of supporting a polarizing individual. That's it.
That's just a bad idea. It's
Yeah.
just simply a bad idea. And if Trump's going to be controversial,
Don't put your motherfucking hands on.
if Trump's going to be controversial, then he also has to accept that a lot of people that he wants to support him, they're not going to be able to support him. So you can't do both. You can't be controversial and then turn around and expect the people to love you. Here we go. Check it out.
Don't put your motherfucking hands on. You gotta let him go.
Fuck you and Jaxson Dart.
I think the governor or whatever is in the light blue shirt. His security, I think, is in the dark blue.
Reverse, brother. What's your position on reparations, Tom Sawyer? You said cut the check. What's your position on reparations? In 2020, you said cut the check. What's your position on reparations, Tom Sawyer?
He said somebody pulled a blade out.
Oh, Lord.
What's your position on reparations? In 2020, you said you know about cut the check. So how are you going to cut the check? What's your
Fuck
position
you
on
and Jaxson
reparations?
Dart. You know who I am. You can say what the fuck we want to say. Fuck you and Jaxson Dart. You can say what the fuck we want to say. Who want to get something? Let's go. I'm sick of you motherfuckers. What's going on? I got these white males in here think ain't gonna happen. Don't move that motherfucking car. You can say what the fuck we want to say. Don't call on God now. Oh my, don't call on God now. What you mean what is wrong with that? Oh, that must be a light-skinned sister. Hey, Time Spider, I bet not kept you over here with them devil blue eyes.
Oh, Lord. Who's that guy?
I bet not catch you over here, Tom Snyder. We know what the fuck this was. I don't give a fuck what you want to say.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, this is the guy who is basically supporting reparations. and you can hear the profanity, the threats. You can hear it, you can see it. And this is where we're at, man. This is where we've arrived. And this is Trump's America. Now, we saw the January 6th people. They're all going to get about 35 million each off the 1.8 billion from the United States Treasury. They're going to get about 30 million each. Black people ain't got a pecan. They ain't got a pecan, bro. And proud FBA, look, proud FBA. I want you to come up and defend the whole position of reparations. And because I want to ask you about what do you think about people like this guy, the black guy in the Chicago Bull shorts, assuming some type of mantle. Well, there's no leader in FBA. What do you think about him talking about the movement to that governor like that?
You talking about the California governor, Platt?
That guy's running for it, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's trying to place Newsom. I mean, bruh. If he's using that as a vote bait to get blacks to put him in office, man.
Probably is. I think he is.
Yeah, of course.
I think it's. I think that blacks going to experience that a lot of politicians just going to lie. They're going to say that for something, and then if they do get in office, they're never going to give it to you. Just like Trump said he was against the war, and then the first thing he did, got in and started the war.
But the thing, Platt, is like, ain't California about majority, meaning over 50% or more, Hispanic?
I don't know.
So the reason I say that is because if they have a large Hispanic population in that state, a lot of them don't really care for hearing about reparations for blacks. So therefore, he's gonna lose a lot of votes from the Hispanic community. They don't care for blacks like that in California. They don't. They want us to stand hand in hand with them when they get discriminated against. But then when it's just us, like the whole voter rights thing, which is not, it's not just blacks, but I'm just saying we're the like the last time, we're the logo of it. They stand away from us. Oh, that's black. That's a black situation. What? You want me to help you out with this ICE situation, but when it comes to the Voting Rights Act, you want to step to the side? Kill your ass. Kill your ass. Take your ass on. Take them back then. Yeah, that's how they do you. So they're not going to care much for the Snyder dude if he's coming with this reparation bait to black voters. They're not going to vote for him. And it's just seeing the big picture. Because we don't make up a large percentage of the population in California like that, as it might have been like 25, 30 years ago. A lot of them have moved and died, whatever.
I tell you right now, if a black person fall for that, for them false words, them hollow words that man said, they're a damn fool.
Mm-hmm. You're right. Damn skipping. Yeah, they should get their voting privileges taken away from them.
Yep. A damn fool.
They got no common sense.
He can't do it though. That's what I'm saying. He can say that. A governor, he can't do that.
I know. That's what I said. They're a damn fool. Like where would they get the money from?
Exactly.
Something has to be cut. You gonna say that? What's being cut in California to give reparations to black people? You're gonna piss off every other ethnicity because they're just gonna start cutting stuff.
Hispanics, Asians.
Yeah.
They don't care for black folks out there in California like that. They tolerate black folks, but they damn sure are not going to celebrate them when it comes to this whole reparation thing. They don't care for them. They tell them, I come over here. Why are you still complaining about reparations? That's how they think. All ethnicities out there, Asian, Korean, Chinese, Mexican, El Salvadorian, all of them. They look at blacks as a whining race out there when it comes to reparation. Because that's a form of racism in itself. They don't like blacks in general anyway. They just have a reason to say they don't like blacks. Oh, they're always whining about reparations. No, it's not the reparation reason why. You just don't like them because they're black. That's the reason why. We haven't forgotten about the black girl that got shot in the head from the Korean girl back in '92. Nope. That's how they look at it. They look like a dog. Yeah. No.
Yeah, but she shouldn't have tried to steal that water or whatever.
Yeah, but yeah, she's gonna got a bullet in the back of her head.
No, you shouldn't have tried. She pushed that woman.
Platt.
Y'all, you know what, bro? No, y'all be saying that stuff. I seen that. I seen the video. She pushed that woman. She didn't have enough money. And the woman was trying to tell her to put it back, and she pushed that woman and walked off with it, and that woman shot her. Now, the woman, I think she was cleared. The woman shot her. I agree with you. That's a little bit overkill.
Yeah.
A bit overkill. But I had to go look at the case. I haven't looked at it in years, but I hadn't seen the video. And then one day I saw it, and I saw the video. I says, "This," and I saw it, and I said, "Well, no, you can't mush people."
Well,
you can't face mush people and walk out with their property in your hand and not expect them to respond.
Well, I can say water can always be replenished. A person being shot in the head can't. I just ended like that. But I'm just saying.
I think neither one. I think that the girl should have never.
Yeah,
I think the girl should have
probably put in.
She should have had enough money to pay for what she was purchasing and be.
You're right. I understand that.
Yeah,
but
she should have went in there and put her hands on something that's not hers to put her hands on. And it's about protecting your kids. It's her parents too. You got to look at her parents that they let her go around acting like that, and eventually it caught up. Look, I'm not saying that should have happened, but what do you think is going to happen? And a lot of times that was some Korean people. A lot of times, but how come what you don't see? You don't see black people doing that to black people. I wonder why.
Because we do have some type of, we call it like a governor valve inside of our conscience of right or wrong.
Yeah, we don't walk up to black strangers and mush them in the face when things don't go the way we want them to go. We know better than doing that.
Yeah. Do we have a little bit of racism in ourselves? Probably so, because we've absorbed so much of it. You become of what you've always had to deal with. So yeah, that might be the case. She didn't want to listen to that Korean lady, and she probably used some epithets, whatever. But water and someone getting shot in the back of their head or the back, whatever. I'm sorry, they don't balance out. You know, and when the riots happen, so be it. You know?
What you think about Plies? Hold up, JR. What you think about Plies?
Plies always at the forefront of it, man.
No, I'm just saying. You think he's right? He said Jaxson Dart acts like a black He acts like a black dude. He has the swag and all of that, but he's supporting Trump, and he said that's the total opposite of what you present to black people. He said he didn't like that. He's like, why don't you be who you are instead of acting like you're cool and you down for the black community when you quote unquote really don't. You support Trump.
Yeah, that's why I say Plies always in the forefront of it, man. He always gonna give his opinion and be on the right side of it. You know, it's rare. It's truly rare that I hear him come out and say something and it doesn't sit with me the right way. Like, he's absolutely correct with Jaxson Dart. You're a cultural vulture, right? You all on the field scoring touchdowns, doing every black TikTok dance and all of these dances. You iced out grill and chain and everything. you done stole the whole swag of a African American man.
Yep.
From top to bottom, to the shoes you got on your feet, all the way up to the haircut, to the damn haircut. He walking around drop fade. What was getting drop fades around here? Come on, man. All up and down. You know. So
and where he play in school at? What college he play at?
He started off at USC, then he went to Ole Miss and finished at Ole Miss.
Yeah, they end up in Ole Miss.
Yeah, he wasn't doing that at USC. He wasn't doing that. But he got his ass down at Ole Miss. Did a 360.
Well, no, he was far from perfect as a quarterback, but in my opinion, Lane had him playing.
No, Lane had him playing. I'm talking about his presentation at USC. He wasn't chain and grill.
I thought he was I'm gonna tell you the truth. The name, when I was looking at the SEC, like I don't keep up with them like that, but say a game, Ole Miss versus Mississippi State, right? And I see the quarterback, and it say Jaxson Dart. I said, that's a brother.
You thought he was black? Yeah. By the spelling of the name, you thought it was black.
No, hold up. Then I saw him play. They didn't focus. They played him from the sideline camera. Man, that man can run.
Yeah,
he can run. So you think, I thought it was a black dude that finally threw a touchdown and he was walking off. I said, wait a minute, that's a white dude? I said, oh, so Ole Miss got it. I didn't know. So that's how I know. How the fuck I don't go to the school? So
I don't question his athletic prowess. He can play. Athletic, super talented. Yeah. But what I'm saying, when he was at USC, it was Sperry's, chino shorts, and a button-down
white
shirt.
boys normally dress. Yep.
Yeah. He gets to Ole Miss. Nah, he got on slides with over baggy shorts, chain on grill, designer shades.
Gas station.
Who you trying to be like? That's what I'm saying. He recreated himself. He got to Ole Miss and recreated himself.
He has,
get the hell out of here, man.
So he makes money doing TikTok dances. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised. He probably is like one of those white dudes who be dancing on these TikToks. So I wouldn't be surprised at all. No, I looked at him. I looked at him more of a white dude who hung out with a lot of the brothers. That's what I thought. I don't know who he hung out with, but the way he carried himself, he didn't come across to me as someone from Ole Miss.
All he needs is some dreads or some waves. That's all he needs. Some dreads or some waves, man.
Hey, JR, I always said he was like Travis Kelce 2.0.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Eli Manning, believe it or not, is not your typical Ole Miss quarterback. That's what you guys got to understand. my opinion of Ole Miss quarterback, I don't think now they got a good one now. This brother, I don't know what he's going. I don't know if he's transferring. I don't know if he's coming up.
Chambers.
Yeah, that dude's. I like that guy. But what I'm saying is, a white guy with the swag of a black guy. I don't know how he sold that to Ole Miss crowd. I don't know if they big on that. I don't know if they big on the wigger thing. I don't know if Old Mississippi.
Platt,
I don't know if they're big on that.
You be surprised, Platt. You be surprised, man. It's 50-50 with them. You know, you got the good old boys that's out there in the blue blazers with the khaki pants on and the whatever kind of tie they wear. You know, they dress up like that. You know, the little frat ones. Then you got the other half. You got the Jaxson Dart half that's walking around the campus. That's on the football teams. That's on the basketball teams. They're doing it, man.
I bet you they don't want. And I know he's in the NFL. Oh, I seen his girlfriend too. He got a baddie. But you know, that has a lot to do with his swag, right?
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. Them guys, if them white dudes go to college and they stay like a Eli Manning, quiet, perform on the field, but you know, you ain't no Confederate dude, but you ain't trying to be no black dude. You just a regular dude. You ain't gonna get the top notch. But see, by him having swag, look at this girl. He got one of the baddest chicks at Ole Miss, Jaxson Dart. That's what I'm saying. Because amongst his peers, we get it. What Plies is saying, his racism, we get that part, right? But the way this world is now, you're surprised by it because you just don't expect it from him. Now, maybe Plies need to look again because his idea of what a racist is may not be what he thinks it is. It's more than just Donald Trump's out here. We think about the character, the old, like that dude that was in that Best Buy, old, drunk, spitting white dude who hates the world. We think of them as racist, but you'll be surprised who's a racist. Now, Jaxson Dart, I'm surprised that a man. I think I like the Giants, you know, but man, he did it to himself, man. Trump is toxic. Trump is toxic. They shouldn't even be dealing with Trump. Like, share, support. We got the join link posted, man. We'll take your thoughts. We're trying to figure this out. Trump's tearing us apart already. The New York Giants, the teams are already at each other. They're going to go through OTAs. Jaxson Dart, you got to depend on your teammates, Jason. They gotta look out for you. You gotta look out for them. You can't hang out with controversial. The thing, all you gotta do is say to Trump is, man, I can't really Trump. The way they feel about you, I can't do it. I got a team I'm trying to lead. And I'm not here to lecture them on right and wrong. I just know you too controversial.
Ain't a good look.
Yeah, simple as that.
And Platt, we spoke about it in the past. That's why he's the greatest when it comes to public relations. Michael Jordan was asked back in the late 80s, 89, maybe early 90s, why was he not supporting the governor candidate, black guy, in North Carolina? And he said, because Republicans buy shoes too. He knew the big picture. If I get into anything political,
they still don't buy his shoes though. That's got to be the lowest demographic.
Well, now it is. You know, the young
they weren't
generation
buying his shoes like that. Not like that. Blacks were buying his shoes.
Yeah,
but not the way it is now. I mean, you see a lot of it on social media, but there's other shoes out there. It's a humongous market. A lot of money in it.
Yeah, but the point being is that he was aware of, you just don't get political. I'm an athlete. I play sports. The Koreans might have not liked that move. They might have thought he was being a sellout. The Muhammad Ali's, whatever. But he saw the big picture because he realized, hey, look, I'm out here playing a game. I'm out here to try to change you who to vote for.
KP, we're not gonna don't KP. I got no problem with Jordan, but please, because KP, he didn't do shit for black people. Okay, he didn't do shit. He didn't take no chance. He didn't stop nothing for black people. He shut up. He got the man traded off his team. The man said, Jordan need to get rid of Nike, start his own company, make his own shoes. Jordan went in and got that man traded. Come on, man. Nobody talking about no Jordan like he was doing smart shit. He was doing fucked up shit all the time. All the time.
What was you supposed to do then, Platt? I when people tell me the issue, but no,
He should have got away from Nike and started his own company. That's what he should have done. What he did to the hating he did to Isaiah Thomas, he hated on that man. That man wanted to go to the Olympics, man. Jordan was like, he can't come.
Yeah. He showed power then. He showed his power
But
then.
what? What did he do? Because he fouled you in the playoffs?
Shit was personal, man. He came at Juanita, man.
Exactly. Yeah, that too.
Yeah, I don't know about it. Y'all know about that. What do you mean? Came at his wife?
Yeah.
What did he do?
Isaiah Thomas, he said some stuff about his wife in an article.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jordan wasn't letting that shit fly, man. I mean, that was his ex-wife at the time, but he wasn't letting that shit
That was
fly.
after the Olympics.
I'm just saying.
Get out of here. He said that before the man.
Platt, do your research. That's true. I've heard of that. Yep, that happened. Yep.
That was after the Olympics, KP.
I don't know if it was after or before. All I know was
it couldn't have been before because they were still together.
Isaiah was retired by 93, 94 anyway. So
shit was said. Jordan took it personal, man. Which he should have.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think he said nothing about the man's wife doing that Olympic time. Maybe after that, but not during that time. Y'all just trying to support Jordan. Well, support Jordan, man. Support Jordan. Jordan ain't gonna take no chance, man. He ain't gonna do nothing. He gonna shut his mouth and make his money. He don't care what they do.
That's it. I mean,
he don't care what they do to niggas.
As far as like a public figure goes, like, yeah, Michael Jordan kind of fell short.
He was the one that said a comment.
And where his kids at? His kids should be what?
Well, he's snorting up a whole
They
kilo.
should be ready to. No, he had twins.
Yeah.
They should be what? 14, 15. We should be seeing if the dude can play.
Yeah, one with the Italian girl.
The young kids that he had.
Yeah, with the Italian girl.
Yeah, that's about what, 13 years ago, 14 years ago?
Yeah.
I'd be shocked if them kids playing basketball. They're probably playing tennis or some shit like
exactly,
that.
Or golf.
I doubt it. I doubt if they playing
or equestrian riding or something.
Because we would have been seeing it as much as it's publicized now for like youth sports and things like you would have been seeing it.
Yeah.
But nah, if they're in sports, I highly doubt if it's basketball. Because he already saw what it did to his first two boys.
Yeah.
Like it tore them down. You gotta live in you're gonna live in the shadows, or at least they did. They will live in the shadows of their father. It tore him down, man. Marcus Jordan out here sniffing cocaine off of park benches and shit. Like, come on, man. What are you doing?
Exactly. His daughter's the one, the youngest daughter with his first wife is the one is on the ball. She's the one, I think she works in the Jordan brand, but yeah.
I think the last thing I saw about the daughter, she graduated with masters in something, probably business administration, something like that. That's like the last thing I see, but that was like years ago.
Well, but Platt. Answer this question: who do you think he voted for in the last election, Jordan? If you found out he voted for Kamala, what'd you say then?
I wouldn't say nothing. I don't know who he voted for.
Then.
I said he didn't do anything to help black people. That's what I'm saying. You're saying Jordan made all these strategic moves at a time when the community needed him. And the guy Craig Hodges, he got the guy traded off the team because the guy did a Sports Illustrated article and said instead of doing something with Nike, Jordan should start his own company and make his own shoes. And Jordan got mad. Jordan got mad, man, went in there and got that man traded.
I would have did the same thing. You speaking on my money for?
Exactly.
Craig?
Why are you looking at my pockets?
Why are you worried about my bottom line?
Exactly. You should worry about your game.
Off the team.
Exactly. Worry about your game, and maybe you might get a shoe deal. Look here, Jordan came out of Carolina in '84, the number 3 pick for one. Now the number 1 pick that was Olajuwon. 2, he came from a decent rooted family where his mother was the one that pushed his shoe deal for him to get a percentage of the sales versus the old way of we'll just give you a little bit of money and that's it. All right. So he came from a good, adjusted family, and he was a hard worker, worked on his game, and became the best player of all time. Of course, he felt like, I got this because I did it. I put the work. Like Kobe, the same thing. I put in the 4 a.m. practices. You guys are at the club snorting dope at the strip club. I'm the one doing all I can do to get better. That's why he's arrogant, because he says, I put in the work. You guys don't put in the work. But yet you want to talk about my pockets and what I'm supposed to be doing? Kill your ass. You know, I'm taking these wannabe Black Panther types like with Craig Hodges. You know, he investigate him. He had his own.
Oh, he wants to be black. Black.
Yeah, you want to talk. Like I said about it, a lot of guys want to talk.
Oh man, that man. That's ridiculous.
Want to talk about the man's pockets because you don't get the same amount because you don't put the work in. Power comes from leverage.
No, you're right, man. Okay.
Jordan has leverage. You're right, Platt. I give you that. Jordan has leverage. Could he use that leverage a little bit more? Possibly. But how did he get that leverage? Through his work ethic. If Hodges had the same work ethic, he might have got some damn leverage. That's the whole thing about this country. You got to have leverage. If you don't have power, you can't do shit. You know, run your mouth all you want.
Jordan has influence. Jordan, I saw a Twitter thing on Jordan about a month ago. He was in the I don't know what it was. He was out on the track.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Tapping somebody on the ass. That's what he was doing.
No, he had a notebook, he had his hat on, and he was out on the track, and it's like he was keeping up with something that you got to keep up with on NASCAR.
Yeah.
And he was he's a billionaire. Like he was just happy, man. Just people walking by like he just worked there. He just wanted the his team, you know. So that's what he wants to do, man. He wants to be at NASCAR.
Yeah. Now, if he wants to pull a power move now, if you piss him off, I best believe he probably would pull a power move. That, like you say, he's a billionaire. He's not going to be no broke athlete like you see a lot of these guys, even the great ones who end up broke years later, because he has the leverage. You know, he got ran out of the league the first time possibly because of his gambling situation, and it made him take a year off. But they knew they needed him, and he came back a year and a half later because they know of his power, his influence. He makes the league money. And he ain't perfect, but like I said, he knows how to play the game.
Hold up, because sometimes wait a minute. Jordan does what?
What? Somebody wrote something up there?
No, I was listening. Nothing. It don't matter. It don't matter. And anyhow, he's retired. He's in NASCAR, and he's doing fine in NASCAR. And when you take a look at the guy, he is a billionaire. He got another set of twins. I don't know if he wants more babies. He's married. His wife, Colombian. She's, I don't know, probably, I don't know how much. They're probably half his age.
Yeah,
he's a wealthy man. He wants to. That's what he wants to do. He wants to go and breathe all of those fumes, gas fumes, and oil fumes, and hang out on NASCAR. That's what he wants to do with his life.
He making it seem like it's a bad thing. He want to go out there and breathe all those fumes.
Well, that's what you're gonna be breathing.
Carbon dioxide or monoxide.
Yeah. Tire, burnt
Come
rubber,
on, man.
burnt rubber.
Come on, man.
Seeing the Drewski guys out there. Let's go, everybody. That's why I couldn't do that sport as an owner if I was black.
Well, Jordan don't have to worry about it. Ain't nobody going. I don't know how they're gonna do that, but nobody's really gonna come anywhere near Michael Jordan.
Yeah, nah, they ain't messing with Mike.
He's got too much money. Yeah, it's like anybody. He's gonna have security. You saw they moosh faced that security dude for that governor guy.
Got it. Packed his ass up real quick.
Give that guy a raise. So, Platt, if you were the PR guy for Jaxson Dart, what would you do come Tuesday?
It says somebody had pulled out a blade at a campaign rally. He tried to go to the hood. He said, "How you gonna talk politics to people? Do they vote?" I said, "Man, the people don't look at that man. That man don't vote, man. That man's still on probation, man. That man don't vote."
His voting rights have been taken for about 2 or 3 years.
Overside Chicago Bull flea market short, so you know that man don't vote.
Come on, Platt, don't do the man like that.
Don't come for the man. Damn.
Flea market shorts is
Oh
crazy.
Lord. You got the ones with the messed up stitch for half price.
Oh
At Ross.
man.
You got the Ross bull shorts.
Oh man. Don't do him
Uh,
like that, Platt, man. Come on, man. He's just trying to make it out there, man. Summertime fast approaching, man. He just trying
yeah,
to put some
yeah.
shorts
That's
on.
why we were so angry and so aggressive out there.
Flea market bull shorts is crazy.
Hey, JR.
What up?
If you were the public relations person for Jaxson Dart, what would you do Tuesday?
Woo! The first thing I do, his ass ain't going to the podium. That's the first thing. Nope. You're not going to the podium on Tuesday. We'll push it later on down the line. Maybe you get to the podium on Thursday or something like that.
What would be your narrative to try to mold out of this? That's why they get paid the big bucks on PR folks.
It would have to be something with
youth. He's young and not
like name recognition or something like that. You know, he'll probably say, "Look, I'm not into politics." He'll probably say, "You know, I've never even casted a vote." He'll probably say some shit like that. You know, I've never casted a vote, but I saw a chance to expand my brand in front of a different audience and leverage myself as a brand, you know, but not just a football player. It's gonna be something like that. Something that don't make no sense.
I didn't mean or intend to alienate my teammates.
Yeah. just something completely dumb that they cooked up, put that shit through like Chat GPT or Claude and make them read it.
Now, when he does a press conference, whenever, what does he wear?
Oh, he gonna be in the team gear. Yeah, he gonna be in the building, so he gonna be in the team gear. I bet he won't have no chain on. He's not gonna have no earrings in, but he gonna be in complete full team gear. He probably won't even have a headband or a hat on.
How's hair gonna be?
It's gonna be slick back, wet. You know, like he just finished working out, slick back and wet.
Well, he's gonna have to convince his teammates to support him. But what's going to happen? They're going to have a bad. They're gonna go down. They'll probably be 6-6, 6-7, 6-6, and that's when all of that stuff from the Trump guys gonna say that they're gonna start quitting on them. They're just gonna quit on them. They're gonna say they're gonna miss tackles, miss blocks, drop passes.
I don't think that's gonna happen, man.
No. But what it is, though, I say this. This is why you hire the right head coach. And who's the new head coach they got?
Harbaugh. Yeah.
Harbaugh, I've always said, reminds me of like a Navy commander of a ship or commander of a sub, whatever. So he'll know how to deal with this because he's got that type of aura. He probably saw this story in his office. Oh shit, I gotta fix this. You know, so his military type aura is gonna have to come out to fix this. Because just like in the military,
he might not be the quarterback anyhow. So
that too.
He might not even be the quarterback. So we don't know who's gonna be the quarterback. When you said, you just remind me, Jim Harbaugh, he's a no nonsense type dude. He's not gonna tolerate any type of disrespect. Like you talk about Jaxson Dart. If the men don't respect him, Harbaugh's not gonna let him be a quarterback.
Exactly.
He's not gonna start. And he'll tell him, Harbaugh pull him off to the side, say, you know, I got to put the men out. The men here don't respect you. So, you know, I don't know what it was, but you need to work on that. In the meantime, become better. Then gonna go with the backup.
Exactly. This might be a lost year for him, Platt, as far as he might not see a lot of the field. He'll have to learn this year, unlike last year, get used to that bench, and not because of injury, because of your damn choices of off the field things. You know, you might be
things that you can fix.
Yeah.
You know, and hold on, when you talk about the Trump, right? Jaxson Dart was asked to welcome Trump to somebody's campaign rally somewhere. He did it. And in the process, he alienated his teammates. Teammates came after him on Twitter. We don't know what's going to come of this. Harbaugh's going to come in. And if Harbaugh see the people don't respect him, what I mean by that, by him being a young quarterback, when he calls them to the line, when he says line up, he's going to look at that team.
Mm-hmm.
If they're not listening to him, if they look like they don't want to do it, he's going to get them out of there.
Mm-hmm.
He's got spies on the team.
I don't think that's going to happen.
He's got 2 or 3 spies on that team that tell him everything that's going on in that locker room. Everything. They're going to tell him now the guys done turn on Jaxson. They don't like what Jaxson did with Trump, and they just don't like it. And he's going to now. His job is to win games. You got to make up his mind what he wants to do. Stick him out there anyhow.
Mm-hmm. He's going to be out there.
If I was Jaxson Dart, I'd be real cool with my black offensive lineman, though, especially if it's left tackle.
Yeah. I know what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen. I know how they're going to put him at the podium. He's going to address the team, whenever they back together, whatever like that. Going to address the team. Coach Harbaugh and probably the general manager going to pull him in. Hey, blah, blah, blah. Give him a script to read off of. Hey, you need to go address the team. He going to address the team, hey, heartfelt. I don't mean to offend anyone, blase, blase. All right, cool. When he get in front of that podium, he going to say, you know what? I address my team, and that's just something that we're going to keep in the locker room. And I'm here to talk about football. And they going to move on from there. And another
if you drop a tear while you do telling it.
Yep, another reporter going to try to ask him about the pep rally or whatever the hell he's out there doing for Trump. I'm really here to talk about football. Like I said, I've addressed it with my team.
Oh, God, you are a PR
gonna go
guy.
that way. That's what they're gonna do, man.
Yeah,
he's gonna keep saying that until it's not a story anymore. But I know he better win this year. Yeah, if he don't win, it's gonna keep being a story.
Yep, because he's not on a guaranteed contract yet for his 2nd year, and if he shows out by his 3rd or 4th year, that's when they give him a second contract. So he has the next 2 years to show if he's valid of getting another contract for the big money, the big money.
But they're gonna try this ass out there, and he's gonna say some very vanilla stuff at the podium. Talk to my team, and I'm not gonna discuss what we said in the locker room or what we said in the locker room. But we're here to play football, and I'm here to answer questions about football, and that's it.
And if I was a GM, I'd say, hey, look, I understand you might have a liking of the black or hip-hop culture, but why don't you just tone it down a little bit?
Oh, yeah.
Tone down that little chain. Tone it down a little bit.
Them end zone dances, it's going to be different this year. This is probably going to be a flip to the ref. That's it. He's going to flip the ball to the ref and run off. He ain't going to be in there dancing in the damn end zone.
See this guy? He was drafted number 1 a couple years ago, Trevor Lawrence. Why don't you become more like Trevor Lawrence? Yep. You don't try to be no hip-hop-y type player. He knows he's white.
Yep.
Trevor Lawrence.
But you could be white in the NFL. What they're saying is the hypocrisy that you portray yourself a certain kind of way and people get surprised that they didn't expect Jaxson Dart. They didn't expect him to be a Trump supporter like that. They didn't expect him to have no problem with what Trump's doing to America. Like, you think that's cool? And that's what a lot of his teammates, they're surprised by that. Now, this Abdul Carter guy is a Muslim. Yeah, he's a Muslim. And he don't like Trump. And he's on that team, man. And that's not good for Jaxson Dart. That's terrible for him. He should have took that into account, that you don't know who on that team, man. Just play football. Let Trump be a politician.
Yep.
You just a football player. And actually, Trump's wrong to even ask him to do the shit.
Yeah.
Trump's wrong. Trump don't care about that man.
He don't
care what harm comes to that man. He just trying to use that man because he wants a moderate type white guy to support him.
Yep. I remember during the campaign process, he brought out one of them rappers, Lil Pump, but he didn't call him Lil Pump. He called him Lil Pimp. Hey, I got Lil Pimp on the stage with me. Man, me and my wife laughing our ass off.
Oh.
Rapper named Lil Pump, Trump called him. I got Lil Pimp on the stage with me. God damn, man. That shit was too funny. Oh. Wow.
Yeah.
He was just getting whoever for his rallies. Just get him up there, shit. He got a following, get him up there.
But the thing is, if you're a teammate of his, you're feeling like he's an op. You're like, man, we were playing cards, playing spades, tonk, whatever. We thought you were one of the bros on the road trips and everything. But nah, bro, you an op. I can't hang with you no more. You like a spy. You like an op. That's how you feel. That's how you feel about certain things. Behind this man, you backing? Okay, never mind. No. You can go over there. You know, if you throw me a pass, I'll catch it. But besides that, no. And people must say that's immature. No. Your personal beliefs affect my lifestyle. That's why you and I can't be cool like that. That's the thing about why people say politics is the third rail. You don't really talk about it like sexuality and stuff because folks get uncomfortable because you're letting somebody know how you feel that is the opposite of other people's opinions that can change your lifestyle on laws and such. Voting. It's going to be harder for certain folks to vote now. In certain states.
Well, yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's, yeah. But yeah.
Okay.
You know, I can't be cool with you no more. It's just, you yeah.
And we had a Trump supporter, and this is Trump's America. I don't know why people have a problem with that. This is Donald Trump's America. We had a Trump supporter go to a Best Buy. Oh, let me bring this down. There we go. Go to a Best Buy. And
fuck you, you fucking bull-like bitch. Stick right in my mouth.
There we go. We want to talk about entitlement, white racism, and entitlement right here. A drunk grandpa goes into a Best Buy and sprays whiskey spittle like a sprinkler system.
What the hell?
Right here, check it out.
Do that big swastika right in my motherfucking arm. I'm a motherfucking man, bitch.
Get out of my face.
Fuck you, you fucking bull-like bitch. Fuck you.
I'm not.
Damn, his breath. Can you imagine that close? And that is a woman, but damn, you know, you drunk and you dominate a Best Buy. Isn't that something? That's your idea of society. Hear my roar. I'm taking my stand. You go into a Best Buy drunk, and you got to get drunk to do it. If you wasn't drunk, you wouldn't even be doing it. What happened to men, man? We used to be men. We used to be men. That one workout, I'm telling you, right here, out here.
Mm-hmm.
If he would have did that out here,
you got aired out.
Yeah, he got hit by a bunch of dudes. It wouldn't matter what color. It'd been a bunch of men. Yeah. No, you can't just scream at a young lady, man. If they're trying to check you out, okay, they're trying to check you out. You have a disagreement. That's different. What he's doing to her, they would have done something. They would have pushed him off. If he would have tried to like push them off, then it would have happened.
Yeah.
And this is some bold stuff. This is called racism, brother. People don't understand. Racism is a very active emotion. It's not a casual emotion. You're not casually racist. It's active. You see this man?
Right in my motherfucking arm. I'm a mother.
See that? He's got a tattoo, a swastika on there. He's proud of that.
Big swastika right in my motherfucking arm. I'm a motherfucking man, bitch.
Get out of my face.
Fuck you, you fucking bull-like bitch. Fuck you.
You see that? You see that racism? It screams, it screams context. Look how close he is to that woman. And he's drunk. And you know that spittle's coming out.
Hepatitis or everything might be exposed to.
Mm-hmm. And this is his idea of being a tough guy, taking over a Best Buy. We used to do stuff like go on the fields of combat, storm Normandy. We used to do things like that. We were men. We parachuted into Vietnam. You know, we were men. Now we're not men anymore. Now we want to get drunk all the time and go and take over a Best Buy. Our goals have changed under Trump.
Well, Platt, you look at this guy, he's probably in his early 60s, late mid-60s, right? He knows he ain't got much time left on this planet. He's probably analyzed his life and realized, I ain't done squat. And that frustrates him. Instead of him just going about his business and just living with that truth, he wants to take it out on people. And that's what caused a lot of this racism. And a lot of these Trump voters are folks that they look at the neighbor across the street or the guy at the gas station with a nice car that did what he was supposed to do, did right with his money, went to school, whatever, went in the military, while the other guy said, I ain't gonna do all that. It's too much hard work. And then he gets bitter and mad when he sees you living better than him. Because he did what he was supposed to, but you didn't want to, because like I said about the affirmative action, is I'm white. I'm white. I should get by because I'm white. Okay. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. And then Trump comes along and he's smart. He drops the dog whistle comments.
Yeah,
and
but
he says, I'm gonna bring it back to y'all.
Trump is ignoring that he's influencing guys. He's influencing these guys to be disrespectful. He's influencing these guys to behave the way they're behaving. Now you got guys proud to show their Nazi tattoos.
Yeah.
They're yelling at the young checkout people and salespeople. They're demanding that because they're white, they're special. This is all Trump.
Yeah.
This is Donald Trump. He's the one behind that. And this is why this Jaxson Dart, this is why he's catching hell from his teammates.
Yeah.
Because they're saying, we don't think that you're like that. But by you endorsing this guy, are you like him? Are you like him? Do you treat the Chinese dictator like he's God? Do you treat Putin like he's God, but you treat your fellow American like they're trash? You talk down to them. You try to put some force on them. You tell lies for ICE. When we can see what ICE did, you tell a bunch of lies. Is your idea of supporting the police just lying blindly for them? That's what you're going to do? Just lie on them. Just lie for them. Yeah, this is unacceptable, man. This is unacceptable. And the Walmart guy, you're right. I blame Trump for that. I blame Trump for that. In a Trump America, we have senior citizens drunk by noon, creating all types of problems in our stores. Our shop owners can't make money because of Trump.
That drunk voted for him. I hope he enjoys the $6 gas he got to pay for. Yeah. They voted for him. They said, wait a minute, my life hasn't improved in a year and a half, 2 years going on. He's been in the White House. Yeah. It was not intended to improve, you dummy. But, enjoy the next 2 years.
And you guys talking about Jordan, I take that back. Yeah, he going to have security. But Jordan is a fool. Jordan doing his time with Trump in office, you on them NASCAR trails, you asking for it, brother.
Nah, man, they ain't gonna do that.
Get him, JR. Get him, JR.
They ain't gonna do that to Jordan out there, man. They not, man.
You got more faith than I do, JR. I think that he's taking a chance, man.
You
Don't
think
let-
they
See,
Don't let
gonna
one of
run
them
down
get,
on them
don't let one of them get
pick up-
drunk. Don't let one of them get drunk. It's pretty.
Run
Flat.
down on them in Charlotte at the Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Yep, that's
or
tonight, in fact.
Martinsville.
Yeah,
They ain't gonna
Lamar.
run down on Jordan like that, man.
Remember that scene in Platt, JR? Remember that scene in Do the Right Thing when he was naming off to Obo, the Italian guy, all the celebrities. He said, you call everybody N-word, but you like Jordan. Why? Because he's not black. Well, what is it? You know, that's
Yeah,
how it is. For white folks, they don't see Michael Jordan as black.
that's
They don't.
black, man. They don't.
They don't. He's Jordan. He came from a black mother. No.
Who don't see him as
He's
black?
not
Who
black.
don't see him as black?
White folks, mostly them type of
Oh,
Trump
come on, man.
supporters.
Man,
They don't see him
I
as
don't
black.
believe that. I don't believe. I want to see. Show me
Pastor.
somebody white who thinks Michael
It's-
Jordan's not
It's
black.
true. Some
Okay,
black
show me
people do
somebody.
transcend past the
Show
color
me.
barrier.
OJ.
I want to see. No, that's different. I want to see somebody tell me that. I want to see a white person that said Jordan is not black.
The reason why they allowed their 12-year-old son, whether in the 90s when he was popular, or in the 80s too, to have that poster over his wall, the white son in their room, because they don't see a black man on that poster.
Show me.
Wow.
If Jordan, look, did Jordan do enough for black people? He didn't.
That's the reason why I don't see him
Wait
as
a minute,
black.
but is there any distinction of black? Jordan is very black. And
Damn, man.
You can't
He's probably
compare.
one of the blackest people on the planet. Like he
No,
is
no,
dark,
you
dark
can't.
black.
But I'm saying you can't compare O.J. Simpson to Michael Jordan. O.J. Simpson, he basically lived his life as a white man. He long left the black community.
You remember?
No, and hold up, and probably a lot of stuff that he got called out for, accused of, was because he was acting like a white man.
JR, who was a rapper that said
black man don't do that shit?
JR, who was a rapper that Jordan? He tried to take a picture with Jordan. Was it Plies or whoever?
No.
And Jordan,
Chameleonaire or some chameleon.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
No,
Hey,
that
man,
sound like to you. He said,
who
"Keep
the
the rap
hell
niggas
is
away from
this? Yeah, who is this, man?
He said, "Don't take no. I'm not taking a picture of no rap."
No, but you got to understand. Jordan still was black. Look, bro, I don't think anybody questioned if he was a white dude or a black dude. OJ on us saying, you didn't. Well, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know.
What do you mean? No what?
OJ left. He was done, bro. OJ was a white man. Now, all that stuff that he got in trouble for, he was acting just like a white man when he got accused of it. Black men wasn't doing shit like that. No. If you say domestic violence, yes, but not that shit OJ was doing. Now, thank you. Don't come up. That's white man stuff.
What white man stuff he was doing besides whooping on white
Niggas wasn't doing shit like OJ.
He gambling. He playing
I'm
golf
done,
with folks.
bro. You know what? I can't believe it. I
Player
can't
don't want to
believe
admit
it.
when he wrong. Okay, never mind.
He got a
I don't want to
membership in
admit
every
when I'm wrong.
club in America, man. Come on.
When I'm wrong, I'll admit it. Okay.
Okay.
All right, then what about
didn't admit
Tiger
it.
Woods? What about Tiger Woods?
Tiger Woods been left black. He said he was done with black community.
You flip your car over,
Yeah.
and you calling the president and the troopers, the state troopers that arrive on the scene don't immediately arrest you, and you are visibly intoxicated. Oh, hold on, I'm on the phone with the president.
He got the dope on him.
with the dope on him.
Yeah, he had oxys in his pocket.
They let him walk down the street and shit. Wait a goddamn minute.
And that's
Why
what
they
I
do that in America?
That's what I do when I get in a wreck. I turn my car over. First thing I do is I call the president. Right? And obviously he's not busy, right? He's just the president.
Fucking ran and all
He's got 5 kids and all of these relatives. He certainly got time for my phone call.
I said, wait a goddamn minute, man. Car flipped over. He's visibly intoxicated or heavily influenced by narcotics.
Learn his words. I'm calling the president right now.
I'm calling and put his hand out. I'm calling the president. Hold on. God damn it. Walk down the street and walk back. I said, where do they do that at, man? Tiger.
Oh my Lord.
They don't see Tiger as black, man. They see him as Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
Who doesn't see him as black? You talking about the police officer?
Yeah, they see his ass as
Yeah,
no black man.
no. Look. I grant you, he know the president, right? He knows people who know people. So depending on how these elections go, you're right. You're right. A guy would say he can call the governor can call the chief of police. They can just make up some shit, and then I lose my job. Right? Okay, I grant you that. But they know he a black man.
Oh, black.
I mean, what is it? You don't think Trump's? I mean, you don't think Tiger's perceived to be a black man?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I can see where you're going with it, but
because same thing.
Okay, no. Okay, well, Tiger's not down for the black community, but I'm saying you saying it like the police don't see him as a black man. I don't see how they could not see him as a black man.
Remember when he jumped out for his mother, which I respect, but he said, "I'm not black, I'm Taiwanese."
I got you, but okay, but okay.
Black. The type of places and performances that Tiger put on for these white people throughout his career in golf, playing down there at Augusta.
And once again,
you know who pulling up to Augusta. You know the crowd that's pulling up to Augusta.
I got you.
Platt. They ain't Democrats. I'm telling you that right now. I've been to the Masters.
Democrats.
I was lucky. I was lucky.
Democrats. It's some Democrats
to get to the Masters.
No.
I put my name in for a bid and I got some tickets. I was lucky. Went down there, boy. I felt out of place like a mother. I'm not gonna hold you. I told
Platt the other day,
but it's some Democrats in at the Masters. It is some Democrats.
Few and far in between, man.
I told
But
Platt
the thing about Trump, the thing about Tiger is once again just like OJ. I don't think Tiger long left the black community. He wasn't even pretending. He was talking about like in Stanford, he was done with black people. But when you say OJ, it was just the way OJ didn't even hang out with black people. OJ was them people who handled his case, Kardashians and all of that. Bob Kardashian, Robert Kardashian, or it's another one on there. Not Kim's either father or whatever, but it's another dude that was on that case. But
F. Lee Bailey.
Well, not F was on. F came in by F was a part of the team, but F didn't really mess with them. So Fleeb, yeah, F. Lee Bailey, Fleeb.
Yeah, man, that's all I'm saying, Platt. Where they do that at, man?
No. OJ disassociated himself from black people and black causes, and he lived his life as a white man, and we know what he was accused of. We don't know if he did it. He was accused of taking his wife's life and the other person's life. He was accused of that. Now, and he, so when you look at Tiger, what is Tiger hooked on? You see what I'm saying? Tiger lives his life like a white man. He's hooked on dope now.
They said
turning over. Hold up, he's down here turning over his truck, getting wind up in the hospital. You living his life like see what I'm saying? He's not living like he's living like a white man. Black people don't live like that, man. Do they? I'm asking you. Do they live black people not live like that? They don't turn over the SUV with the drugs in their pocket.
Every damn week. What was it? NFL player, NBA player, Lamar Odom. I mean, what are you talking about?
Yeah, and he got you right there, Platt. Lamar Odom was out there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen that documentary recently of Lamar Odom. That's
man, he was fucked up. He was fucked up.
Watch, too. Oh boy. I'm surprised he's still walking.
They was on a podcast a month ago, 2 months, him and his and the Khloe Kardashian or whatever his ex is.
Yeah, the tall one.
Yeah, they was on the same. I don't know if they booked them on purpose or whatever, but they wound up on the same podcast doing something. But I wouldn't. But once again, you can make a statement. He was not living like a black man.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I mean, you're right. He wasn't living like a black man. I don't think he was living. He was living like an alien, man. Hey, you weren't living like no race at that point.
To the damn brothel, skied up, and took some performance enhancers. How his heart did not blow out his chest. He better go to church tomorrow.
Crazy, man. They immortalized the bed that he used to come in and knock down the girls on, man. I said, what? Because he
how
was
his
just
heart
there
did not
so far.
explode that night. There's a God on his side. He has a guardian angel. Seriously,
Guardian angel, man.
you know, the amount of coke he said he did, and he's taking enhancers. Shit.
Truly, 9 lives, man.
Yes, and he used about at least 5 of them that night.
I said, God damn, man.
You know, Lamar Odom's got a definite guardian angel. But is that black enough for you, Platt? Is that black or is that white?
Nah,
Lamar Odom.
I think
what happened at that brothel that night when he had a heart attack and all that.
I don't think that's bad what happened to him, but he's so irrelevant though. It don't matter, you know. Lamar Odom. Coming like OJ is a little bit different. I'm just saying OJ, and then you say Tiger's left, but you look at how it resonates in their behavior. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. If they would behave in a certain kind of way instead of trying to
co-opt. What about John Jones, the MMA guy?
Co-opt the white man's lifestyle. You're gonna find out that it comes with a price. That's what I'm saying. But that's fine. They have to figure themselves out. They have to find themselves. And I am interested in Jordan. I want to know if he got a daughter, he got twins. I like to see if one of them gonna shoot ball. I don't know. I mean, I've never seen them.
I don't think so. Because like I said, it would have been out by now, man. It's youth sports is so heavily publicized, especially with former athletes. Somebody like him, man, it would have been all over.
If he had a version of like how Kobe had his daughter, it would have been out. It would have been out by now.
Circulating already.
About 12 or 13, that she got some game, and that she might be a formidable player in the next couple of years for college. Yeah, it would have already been out by now.
Because it would have been like Bronny with LeBron. You know, they've been watching him since he was playing AAU ball, 10 years old, up until, you know, the NBA. We didn't pretty much see him grow up through AAU all the way to the NBA. I think it would have been the same for Jordan kids if they was like truly playing some type of sport like that. Hell, I just seen a clip yesterday. They showing like Adrian Peterson's son. He played running back.
Oh, yes.
And he
Right, just
dusting off on everybody. I was like,
oh my God.
He like in the 8th grade or 9th grade or something like that.
Deboing dudes through the line. Yep. If you don't get injured, he the next one.
Yep. So I think it would have been the same for Jordan. That's why I'm like, them kids probably not, probably not in the sports. Or if it is a sport, it's something like, it, you know, got to be tennis or golf. But I think even if it was tennis or golf, I think it's still been publicized that
it was. I forgot what
styles playing sports.
It was funny. I saw a comedian make the joke saying that black athletes don't do well when they come from 2-parent households. And he named him, say, LeBron. Look at LeBron. He came from his mom, and daddy wasn't involved. But then look, he's there for Bronny, and he can get on the floor. I laughed. I said, "Damn, that do make sense because he don't got that dog in him. He came up comfortable.
Man.
He ain't got that dog in him. So maybe you come from struggle, you get that dog in you. You know.
I think the process is just rushed for Bronny, man. You know, it's hard following your pop's footsteps, man.
Yeah.
Like, how you gonna have confidence and I'm on the team with my pop? Like, I mean, that's a good mentor to have. Obviously, your father, and help you through the low points of your NBA career. But I can only imagine, man. Like when is he ever gonna get it off? So you always gonna be in the shadow behind your pops, regardless.
Nope. He's one of the top 3 players of all time. You know, so.
And when his dad finally decides to retire, if I'm Bronny, I'm leaving too. Fuck it, man. Hey,
they say he's more into playing competitive video games.
Yeah.
He's in that generation, of course. So, you know, he just did this probably to satisfy his pops. And his other brother, he ain't doing much in Arizona. He was a bench player.
Yep.
Bryce. So it's like either you got it in you or you don't. Simple and plain.
Yeah. It's hard. Mm-hmm. I think the younger one can develop into something though. But it's gonna take time.
Yeah, he might be like a full 3 or 4 year player at Arizona if you don't transfer.
It's gonna take time.
But like I say, if you don't get that dog in you, like the boys for Jordan played at Illinois, one played at Central Florida or
he played at Central Florida,
And but they were short, didn't have the height. That was a mistake on Jordan's fault for not probably having a wife that was at least 5'11", 6 foot. You know, the height, you know, he used the term breeding, but when you have children, you know, look at the balls. the daddy said he got with the mama because she was an athlete and she was tall. He said, I want to have athletic children with height. And bam, all his sons are at least 6'2", 6'3". So that's just what it is. That's what it is.
Man.
But JR, Platt, I appreciate the convo. It's been good. And we should do this again. I'll holler back at y'all.
All right, man. Take care.
Holler.
We got Donald Trump, Jaxson Dart, controversy with the New York Giants. He welcomed Donald Trump at a political rally. His teammates have become upset. Abdul Carter, who was selected last year, first round, who is a Muslim, disagreed with his teammate, disagrees with Trump's and his policies. It was a bad move for Jaxson. Jaxson needs his teammates. He needs these people. For the next probably 10 years, he's got to foster a career. He's going to have to take his time and carve out a career for himself for the next decade. For the next decade. Why would he turn around? Why would he turn around and go and endorse a Trump who's controversial? We have a war in Iran. People are dying. We see he's about to give the J6ers $30 billion each, $30 million each. A lot of people are upset with Trump, and this guy, he works for the New York Giants, and he's acting like he only works for himself. He's acting like it's all about what he thinks, and it's not. It's not, and that was a mistake. And he may lose his starting position. You may actually see changes made. Harbaugh may cut this guy. He can cut him. He can trade him. He can give up on him. How about that? Is it worth it? Is it worth it to support Trump? This also is a warning to all the people out there who would talk forward, who would come forward and support Trump. This is telling them there is a price to pay. Black people are going to make you pay for supporting Donald Trump. Black people are going to do something. They're going to confront you. They're going to create a disturbance because you support Donald Trump. You're going to see it. You're seeing it now with New York. You're going to see more of it. You're going to see it. And if someone takes a shot at your knee, Jaxson, if somebody takes a shot, they go after you taking shots. You got nobody to blame because you wanted to deal with Trump. You shouldn't have dealt with Trump. Now you got to pay. You made a mistake. Now you got to pay for the mistake you made. There ain't nothing nobody can do. Can't nobody save you. There ain't nothing nobody can do to change it. Nothing. We got the join link posted, man. We'll take your thoughts. We got a guy in here, Mohamed Warren. He says that he blames everything on the Democrats. The Democrats destroyed our country, not Trump. Yeah, I got you, man. That's why we're so racially polarized. It's because of the Democrats. It's because of Joe Biden. The reason we're racially polarized is because of Joe Biden. And if we're so together, why is Jaxson Dart trying to calm things down on his team? If everything's going to be all right, it's no big deal. You jump in the gun, man. We're all together. It's one world, one love. Why is Jaxson Dart having to calm his team down? If it's the Democrats' fault, why is Jaxson Dart trying to calm his team down? He's tearing us apart. Trump's tearing this country apart, man. Trump is tearing us apart. Look, like, share, support, man. We got the join link posted, man. We'll take your thoughts. We'll take your thoughts. If you know, and we get so many people, we enjoy opposing points of view if you can conduct yourself with respect. Now, if you're disrespectful, keep on walking. But we got the join link posted, man. Only if you can conduct yourself with respect. If not, you're wasting your time. And look, let me tell you something. Let me tell all the MAGA people. Trying to force people, black people, to like Trump, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. You can't force them to like Trump. Hit the I'm gonna have to start blocking people. If you're afraid to hit the link, I'm gonna have to start blocking some of these people. I'm gonna have to start blocking them. I'm serious, man. They're afraid to hit the link, man. They sit in a chat box hiding, talking about they love Trump. What they really mean is they love racism. That's what they mean. That's what they mean. What they mean is we love our racism, we love Trump, and you Negroes got to suffer for our racism. That's what they mean. Go ahead, Tabor.
Listening to you from the beginning, I ended up passing out. I was eating whatever, but man, you were saying some things at the very beginning about Trump, bro. I don't know, fam. Like, I get these cats out here doing. You can't be putting random things from people just on at the top of the head of the class type situation, right? Like, whatever these cats out here doing racist wise, right? That's what they doing, bro. I mean, people always doing it because I know I wouldn't want to be around some people and I get blamed for something that my kid do or my cousin do, and it's random on the weekend, a weekday.
So is it
You know what I'm
unfair?
saying?
Is it unfair for his teammates? Not all of them. For a lot of the the Giants teammates to come out against Jaxson Dart. Is it
Because he
unfair
support.
for them? Yeah, because they're coming out on him because he welcomed Trump, but Trump is the one that they're mad at, but they're taking it out on him. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Oh, so that is fair. What are you talking? Well, then you don't have an issue then.
I mean, it's fair if they can do whatever they want to. Luckily for them, they live in one of the freest countries in the world. But that don't make it right. Cause how you really just mad at somebody that got something that either you tied in with the president or you just mad at the president? You just can't be mad every day, bro.
Well, yes, you
Man,
can be if the man controls your life, man. What you talking about?
because he don't control your life. Bro, Trump don't control
He does.
nobody's life,
Trump
bro.
do, man. Trump's about to give all those people who broke the law. If you would have took your ass down, and a lot of people are going, I'm gonna go down and put my paperwork in. A lot of people gonna put on say they was down there. Trump's
I
about to
would
get
too.
well,
Tell me how. I'll take you down there, big dog. We can fly together. Let's go pick up a check. That's what loyalty gets, bro. Loyalty should get something, bro. Let's be honest, bro.
Don't
Listen,
tempt me. Don't tempt me, no boy, because you're gonna have me put. You gonna have me. Don't do that, because I'll go down there and put my paperwork in and say I was right down there too with them J6ers. Go Trump.
hey, bro. Now we,
If they hit my bank account with 30 pieces, man, y'all ain't gonna see me, bro.
bro. If it's 4 or
You
5
ain't
of us,
gonna
we
see
can vouch
me.
each
I'm
other.
gone. I'm out of
I
here.
see what I'm
You'll never
saying.
see. You know what? I leave a little money for my people. I am gone. I'm
Look at it,
gone,
bro.
man. You'll never see me again, bro. I'm gone.
As
I'm
you
home.
should be,
I'm out of America. I'm gone. You'll never see me. I'm finna go
man.
live on. I'm finna go live on the dark side of the moon.
Hey, fam, if them boys really get some bread, bro, that's what loyalty should get, bro. Loyalty should be rewarded. He did a call of action. Let's be honest. He did a call of action, and them boys showed up. Everybody that got out of jail, they got their charges wiped out. They go get them some bread. That's showing you, hey, I appreciate y'all showing up for me when I needed you to.
Well, what about if you lost the election though? You just do it anyhow.
It don't matter. You just said they getting a check. I wish I would have went.
Well, that'd have been hard for me to go. He lost the election. Why the
mean,
hell would I go down there if he lost?
and listen, this is what I mean. And he had to come back they had to go through a whole new term before he came back. That's how, bro, they waited, bro. Them people deserve that paper, bro. Let's keep it a buck.
They got locked up. No, they was doing about 4 or 5.
You see what I'm saying?
They was doing some money.
Come on, man. That's loyalty, bro. We don't see that no more. Let's be honest.
You paying for it, Tabor.
I'm glad. Oh, yeah. I would, yeah, bro. Listen, man. Listen, I know America, bro. I live here. I don't get to walk. Huh?
So you okay with your tax money going to the insurrectionists, the J6s?
People that has benefited. I mean, people that have made sure they did work for the infrastructure. Absolutely. I mean, it's going across the world, and we don't get to see it. The loyalty over here is being rewarded. It don't even matter.
But they're lawbreakers. You support lawbreakers?
Yes.
Okay. Well, there you go.
The president is a lawbreaker, technically. I like how he rocked. I was liking Trump before he became president, bro. And it seemed like a whole lot of black folks was liking him too. He was cool.
Do you like thugs, Tabor?
I've been classified as one.
Well, not yourself. I'm talking about others.
Yeah, what's wrong with them? They be outside thugging, getting some money, staying out the way. You can be a respectable thug, bro. Come on, man. They got some cats out here respectfully thugging, man.
Is Trump a respectable Trump?
Absolutely, bro. Listen. This is what I wanted to say earlier. I hate I fell asleep on you, big dog. I swear to God, I was waiting too. What I wanted to say, first off, look at Plies, bro. Man, now when Plies came out, I went and looked it up too. When you was talking, Plies came out a while back, and he was like he went to college. I swore I heard that video back in the day. That's why I stopped listening to him. I was like, wait a minute, you a college graduate and you chose the side you chose? I get you get money, but you don't have to act like you ain't college educated. That's a choice. Right? That's America. We can make a choice, but none of that.
Huh? He's also tiny.
Yeah, he a small dude.
What's he, about 5'3"?
If not shorter than that.
5 feet. Yeah, Plies is small, man.
But Plies, he's small.
You can put Plies in your hand. Now you pick something up. You can pick them up with one hand. I'm not talking about let them stand in your hand. You can pick them up. Plies is a tiny man. He got to be one. Woo. Plies got to be 110, 105, 5 feet, 105. Man, he is little. No, that's because you see the cameras, right? If you ever meet him in person, man, I didn't know he was that little. I said, whoa, man, that dude little.
Man, I tell you, Platt, there was a Will Wayne had a concert in Houston, and that's my favorite rapper, right? But I ain't never paid for a ticket. I really ain't into it, like seeing nobody perform, right? I can watch him perform like on the TV, scan by, but past that now. But nah, bro, Plies really just say, man, why is we turning to Plies for political commentary? Like, who wakes up and be like, I want, man, what does Plies think about this? No, bro. Nah, fam. Plies go get it.
Don't you have an opinion, Tabor?
I do.
Okay, well, Plies got an opinion. Why he can't have his opinion?
That's that situation. Like, somebody said it the other day. We was up here, and a dude was like, he asked why they put athletes and celebrities up, and we allowed them to do that. So how can we be mad that they do that? How can we be mad when they got some real world things going on, and the people we listening to is the same people tell me how they be smashing in the streets, or going to steal some cars, or sold some dope? I don't want to hear from you, bro. I'm just being honest with you. I really don't. I really want to hear somebody coming from a place of let me see, a place of logic and intelligence.
What Trump gonna do for black people though, Tabor? You
Man,
said
he
now
ain't
hold
gonna
up,
do.
Tabor. You didn't say you vote. You didn't say you voted for him. You
Mm-mm.
said you said you like thugs. He's a respectable thug, and you
Thugging.
like okay. So you like his thugging.
Not it, yeah, I mean, it ain't just listen, bro. It ain't just the bad, bro. It's the inspiration that Trump had, bro. I like his story. His daddy put him on.
His,
Everybody want to be that. Everybody want their
but
dad to
he's
put him on.
corrupt. What about his corruption?
It don't matter. America is corrupt, big dog. Tell me somebody in your life
Who
you
you like?
think
Who
ain't.
you like, Tabor? Who you like? You like Satan or you like? If you look at the Bible, you like the story. Do you like Satan or you like Jesus? Which one you like? If you had to pick between the two, one's a fallen angel.
I mean, I gotta be honest with you, G. I don't believe in that.
Well, okay,
There's some
don't
story
believe in it.
behind it.
Don't believe in it. But if you had to pick one, who would you pick? Who's the thug? How about that? Who's the thug in the Bible?
Both of them.
Okay, help me out. How is Jesus a thug?
He turned water into wine, didn't he? Listen, bro. Everybody
Hold
can't
on,
make
hold on,
that
hold on,
juice
hold
if
on.
you go to jail.
Oh, is that it? Is that all you got?
No, bro. It's a whole. He inspired. He inspired what? A couple billion people on this planet by some stories in the Bible, bro. And then there's other people that believe in it. Like there's some things that was said that's inspirational in the Bible, and it's crazy that you say that because right before I went home on maybe like May the 3rd, I went and got a. I was in El Paso in my truck. I told you my truck broke down, bro. I got the Star of David put on the side of my neck with Psalms 89:12. And 89:12 says my last name in it.
Meaning what? What does that mean?
It talks about the Mount Tabor,
Okay, but I'm
right?
saying
So
you got a scripture on your neck. What does it
not,
mean?
to me,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna climb this mountain of life no matter what.
Why did you put the Star of David? Isn't that a Christian scripture?
I don't know. Are you talking about Psalms or the Star of David?
Well, yeah, the Star of David. Why would you put a Jewish symbol with a
It,
Christian scripture?
it's not a Jewish symbol. Anything can be anything, bro. Right? My name is David.
Is it?
My first name is David, and my last name is Tabor. So that says on my neck it says David Tabor.
You
It
just
just
dox,
you
you just doxed yourself too. I hope you know that, right?
maybe.
This
It
guy.
it doesn't matter. I believe in it.
Uh Tabor,
I'm listening.
whatever you say, man, it's your tattoo. It's whatever you say it is.
I know. I know. I get to walk around this planet too and believe in something. You know, I don't have to hide what I believe just because the world or people in America may think of it as a bad thing. No matter what, people, you can be doing good and a person to tell you you're doing something bad, bro. You can do good things all your life, and instead of them focusing on the good that you've ever done, they only bring up the bad.
If you played for the Giants, if Abdul Carter, first round pick last year, big Muslim brother, I think he plays defensive line. If he came up to you in the locker room and said, "Hey man, we don't fuck with Jaxson Dart no more," and you say, "Okay, well he's trying to be the quarterback," you ain't got no problem with it, Tabor. You played with him last year. Y'all ain't had no problem. But this guy telling y'all because he brought Trump out, he telling you not to fuck with. What would you do?
Yeah, I don't move like that.
What would you
I'm
tell
not.
him? You tell him, hey man, I make up my own mind.
I hear you. Yeah, I mean, basically, I hear you, big dog. That ain't got nothing to do with how I'm gonna play on this field for the team that I play with. That doesn't mean I'm about to let my team down because you feel away. I don't care who. For one, I wouldn't care who. I mean, I have went against like coaches back in the day when I played. They didn't like the way I play, bro. Uh, I'm rocking with my team before I'm rocking with that coach. So if the team felt like we was gonna do something or move a certain way, I'm rocking with my brothers on that court before that coach. That coach is replaceable. Everybody on that team ain't. And certain players are replaceable. And
How do
most
you
likely
do
the
that
coach
though?
ain't.
How do you do that, Tabor, and stay in good graces with your teammates? If if if
Having a
if
Go ahead.
40% of the players don't like Jaxson Dart because of the Trump thing, how do you navigate that? In a sense, 40% don't. It's a few like you who don't have a problem with it. And then you got Jaxson Dart. And you said this is a young dude. Maybe he made a mistake. Do I want to turn around and turn my back on him and do like the other guys? Or do I want to reach out to him and try to help him? How do you do that? But if I do that, the brother's going to turn on me. How do you do that?
Man, you gotta be having real work. And I would say too, based on how I am, he couldn't even approach me like that. He wouldn't know I'm not no follower like that. You can't tell me what, who, and what not to like. I'm not in elementary, and we not playing in the sandbox, and we arguing over toy. We talking about real life things. This man is still a president. If nothing else, he's the president. They got people in that dude's family, I'm pretty sure, that are some slime balls. Have done some grimy things to him, to his mother, his cousins. He been knowing about it since he was a kid and didn't rock with him his whole life, and probably still don't rock with him. He probably made some bread and passed out money to everybody but him and his family.
Tabor, in the chat box, they saying you the type of nigga that walks to the back of the bus. That's what
Yes,
they're saying.
yes, I am. I want to see everything going on. I want to be by the back door just in case something do go on.
He's
I
saying that
want to.
when there's nobody on the bus, Tabor, you get on, you go all the way to the back seat.
I do. I don't want nobody sitting behind me like that. I'm at the very back as back I can get. But and I gotta say, as a kid though, they made me sit in the front of the bus because I used to intimidate people. I used to be a bully, bro. I was small. People used to bully me at home, so I bullied people that outside the household. I mean, you had to whoop me, and it happened too often. But now, bro, Trump, man, listen, man.
Yeah.
No matter what, go ahead. I'm listening.
What city did you grow up in, Tabor? What
Houston,
city?
Texas.
Okay, yeah, yeah, they thug you out there. A lot of
Yeah.
times your faculty be thugs, man. No, what I'm saying is fighters. How about that? Fighters. Our faculty were fighters, man. The last thing we thought about was going to blows with one of them teachers, man. They didn't play.
That's grown man energy,
All
bro.
that get fired stuff, all that get fired, they weren't even thinking about that, man. They squab out with a student in a minute.
Mm-hmm. Because they know what time it is.
Yeah, throw off them earrings and them heels, bro, and they out there throwing.
Especially if you in the hood.
You can see them eating some punches too, man. I saw some pretty girls too, man. They eat through and they scoop. The teacher was getting back, bam, bam. But see, the difference is it never went nowhere. The teacher kept it. The principal, they kept it in house. Teacher came back. It was all love. The chick realized she need to stop sleeping in class. She told her a couple of times, stop sleeping in class, study. And she woke her up, man. She woke up with that thing. She woke up with that tumble on her head. Drug her ass out into the hallway. Bam, bam. Popped up. She got on there, got up. Next thing you know, I can't sleep in her class. And the word got out. You can't sleep in her class. She don't play. We had a brother come up there looking for a nigga, man. They arrested him though. Registration. That brother was about 27. He was mad too, said dude had failed him out. He was looking for him. Them people, my school was thuggish. They looked around there, they got on walkie-talkie. We got an individual down here. He's not a student. He's looking for a teacher. That's okay. Warn the teacher. They got on the thing, warn the teacher. They said, we'll take it from there. Told teacher, don't go down there till we take it. Then when the police came and that SWAT team came, I was trying to register, bro. I saw him. They scooped that nigga up. I said, damn. They just came in from the back and caught him. Walked his ass up out of there. Took his ass straight to jail. I said, man, what kind of shit? And I said, man, I got to go ahead and get serious about my studies because I don't want to be sitting up in here 15 years from now mad at one of the teachers because they failed my ass because I didn't do what I was supposed to do, Tabor.
Real
All you
talk.
have to do, study.
That's it, bro.
Don't get mad at the teacher. Why don't you study? You won't get all F's. Now you mad at the teacher.
That's all they had to do, bro. I used to be the class clown too, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I was out in Houston and I played around. And it wasn't until I met my father who took me in when I was really going through it, moving from house to house. I moved 5 houses in 6 months, bro. Listen, if it wasn't for my dad really like pulling up and having things at least established enough for me to graduate, I wouldn't have graduated, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was just chaos where I was before. I was outside all the time, smoking, drinking. I had friends I ride around, you know, on the weekends, weekdays. I didn't care about nothing but having a good time with some females.
Ain't nothing
But
wrong with that.
nonetheless, bro, that you say what?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with it if you keeping your grades up.
But Tabor,
There's something wrong with it if things when your life start falling apart because of your life choices and you going outside, you know, staying out too late, not getting up and go to work, you lose your apartment, you lose your car because you ain't making the bills. That's your fault. Trump, let me tell you something, man. Regardless, I see somebody in the comments, bro. I'm telling you, regardless of how y'all feel, the Dow is up. Let's keep that in mind.
do you
Stocks
have
are
money?
up and
Do
people
you
are,
have? Do you have money in the stock market?
No.
What are you?
But
Tabor.
I'm saying because I know how to trade forex, bro. I know how to trade Dow 30, bro.
Tabor, you can't brag on the stock market if you don't even have most. 60% of Americans have no money involved in stocks. They don't have no money like that. You up here bragging on the stock market? That's for rich people.
No, it's not, bro.
Stocks. That's what it is.
No, it's not.
You don't.
Bro,
Do you have money in the stock market, Tabor? You said
no,
no,
bro. But I know how to trade US 30. I know how to trade the Nasdaq. I know how to trade S&P. I told you I know how to trade. Go look at the video on my forex.
But you're missing one of the main components of all your trading.
No, I'm not, bro.
Yes, you are.